Hello everyone, welcome back to Mediak, and I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm sorry for clickbaiting you. No one knows who Mediak is, so I'm not titling it tier list of 2025 reviewed Mediak movies. I'm just going to title it 2025 movies. So there's definitely going to be some 2025 movies that you're expecting to be on this, but they're not because we didn't review them. Yeah, so this week we're going to be going through everything that the four of us, and also myself, because I've made some solo videos here, everything that's been on the Mediak channel in the last year, we're going to be covering here. So let's jump right into it. As usual, we got Chandler, Skylar, Austin, Zach right here. This is going to be a long one, so we most likely won't do a movie news or what we watching segment, but still stay tuned to the end. Stay tuned to the end because I guarantee we're going to be talking about. I know the last one is Zootopia, so if you're interested in that, you have to stay tuned to the end.
Babu Girl's back.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Why is it above almost
Oh wait,
Mediak
you're
now?
right. You're right. Why did this happen? There we go.
Can we put under don't like above garbage like 2018 Chandler?
What?
Don't you remember like the string of movies that Chandler said he watched in 2018, and we all rated them like 3 or lower?
Is it above or below don't like? Oh, wait, you know what? We might just
Chandler can make that call.
We might just go ahead and do this.
His opinions are great now, but there was that one stretch where I was worried.
Well, because he was like, "Oh, dude, the fifth Pirates movie is so good, dude," and then he was like, "Dude, Den of Thieves, we gotta watch Den of Thieves. That one slaps."
I was like, "Dude, there's no way."
On Chan's opinion. Come on,
hey, no. We're gonna just keep it.
Only,
that was a garage.
Straight.
Did anyone see that mess up there?
You guys remember the twist in Den of Thieves where like the guy that was like behind it all was revealed at the very end, and you were like, "This is so stupid. What the hell?"
Yeah,
I actually love that so much in 2018. I was like, "This is so cool."
Dude, it's the same thing as the Now You See Me twist, where it just is like, "Oh, I never saw this coming." Well, that's the problem there. Yeah. Okay.
Austin, you had to be there. It was literally like you were scared.
What?
Because Chandler's string of movies before was good, and then it randomly started, and it was like 4 in a row. And then it was like, oh man, I hope that was the end. And then he like got back to it. Like for some reason, he hit like a cold spell, like right in the middle, like either right in the beginning of the year or right at the end.
But it was like right after your that car. What was it 4v Ferrari?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that's a tough
banger to follow. You set the bar so high.
I went looking, Chandler, and actually we went Ford versus Ferrari, and then Creature Commandos, and then Den of Thieves. So it was a tiny step down before.
No, we did Whiplash.
No. At the beginning of the year, it was Ford versus Ferrari, Creature Commandos, and then Den of Thieves. That was how we started. That was the first 4 weeks, because Creature Commandos was 2 weeks. We split that one up because it's a TV show.
I must have.
It also wasn't out yet.
I must have clicked into Den of Thieves to look
How
at
dare
it.
you? Okay, we should probably start this. It's alphabetical. Tron Ares. Does anyone have? Okay.
Garbage.
Well, I think we should at least put it into don't like because the music is genuinely really good.
The music is good, but we're not rating the music. We're rating the movie. The movie's garbage.
But the music is a massive part of the movie. You can't watch.
Yeah, but would you ever go back and watch the movie, or would you just listen to the soundtrack?
Yeah,
I think I might, because like I at least watched the very first scene of the movie. Though not the very first scene, the second scene of the movie where they're like building him. That scene is so good, dude. I'd totally watch that.
We're not talking about scenes either. It's the movie.
I know that, but like, the music is so.
The movie's garbage. You have verbatim said Tron Ares is garbage before.
Yeah, that's true. However, the album of this movie was my most listened album of the year, and it released 3 months ago. So
still not a music podcast.
I don't care. The music is still a massive part of the movie. I think I can't give it garbage because of the fact that the music is so good.
You're getting overruled here, Zach. We're like,
whatever.
I mean,
whatever.
I'm with Zach. I'm with Zach actually.
Okay,
really?
so split down the middle.
I'm in a grumpy mood. I want to use my negative Mediak medal to get this.
What the fuck?
No, it's so close already.
I'm not saying I'm going to. I'm saying I want to.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
this is like,
Oh.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
I
holy
thought you said
shit!
you
Like one of
would.
Austin's favorite movies of all time is on this list, and he's like, you know what? Fuck Aries so hard.
there's nothing that's like worse on this list than Aries that I've seen personally.
I'm looking at.
There's a handful of things
Yeah,
on this
there's-
list that are worse.
Yeah.
I think
But
all
I
of the
don't
Now You
think it's
See Me
just
movies
weird.
are worse. I think FNAF 2 is worse. Minecraft movies worse. Den of Thieves is worse. That might be it.
I agree with
No,
most of
Until
them.
Dawn, which is right there, is the worst movie we watched all year,
Yeah.
and it's not even
I
close.
think-
I don't think
Line
that.
being
I don't think it was
garbage.
the worst movie we watched all year.
I don't
We
know.
can keep for time's
We'll
sake.
figure it out.
I'm fine with it. It's whatever.
We can
yeah,
leave
we
it
can
here,
keep it
and
that
we
way.
can argue it down if there's like nothing in garbage. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Did anyone else see the
Black-
Black Phone 2? I made a short on this, so I
No.
counted it as a review. I'm going to put it into could be better because I thought the way that they got superpowers at the end of the movie was really, really weird. Not saying it wasn't built up to naturally. It just is like, this is a ghost thing. Like, why are they able to be Magneto and Professor Xavier? That's a little weird. All right.
Is this Captain America Big Bird?
Yeah, let's do it in a different order though. Let's do Big Bird last.
Okay.
Oh,
You can
I
just grab it.
named the other one. Oh, just Winter. So that's going to be at the last. This Captain America 2 is like almost the last one that we're going to cover. So we're doing
Okay.
weird order
This is
here.
the first
Let's do the first Captain America first. I think this is okay. It's not the best one, but this is my favorite of the Captain America movies, I think. I would personally put it into almost Mediac metal because it is like a top 5 superhero movie for me. I love this one so much.
I'm down with that personally. I thought it was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Hey, save that opinion, Austin.
I kind of think it's Babu Girl. I think it's closer to there.
I feel like it's somewhere in between for me, but I mean, it's really like, especially for a first superhero movie,
Yeah.
like in a trilogy, and how early it was in the MCU. Like, it's definitely one of my favorite of Phase One, and I think it's very rewatchable. So I don't know.
And it's the only one where the end of the climax isn't just like them beating up a guy, because the Red Skull going into space, I'd say like if you're expecting a big fight, that's kind of anticlimactic. While like the actual like climax of the movie was him talking to Peggy and going into the ice, and that scene is just so dude. The end of this movie is incredible. It
just
is really
think
fantastic.
I just think the next two are fantastic. I just think the next two are better. So like,
I like Civil War, but it's so long and like it just doesn't feel like a Captain America movie. I don't know. Civil War didn't age as well as I wanted it to. I remember thinking that whenever we watched it.
I know for certain Winter Soldier is better than this one, in my opinion.
Okay. You know what?
So
I
feel like
I
they aren't on
outvoted
this
you guys. I outvoted you guys for Aries, so you can outvote me
Well,
for this.
I'm fine with keeping that one there for now and keeping it at the top because I do think it's like in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think
I'll
it's
take
closer to Babu Girl than almost Mediac Metal
That's
because
fair.
of the next one. Is this the next one Big Bird or are you grabbing
This is Big Bird.
Winter
We can put this
Soldier?
one in garbage if you guys are okay with that.
I
I
honestly think this movie's better than Aries.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
What?
Yeah.
I honestly disagree.
What
I
are
didn't.
you talking
I don't think
about,
there's a
Zach?
single like redeeming factor of this movie.
No, I do. I liked how he fought in the movie. I think his like choreographed fight and how he used his tech was actually really cool and unique. I actually really liked that. I just didn't like some of the CG. Well, that was the same argument I had back then. And back then you told me, Sky, what the fuck does that mean? And then like,
No, I mean like I get it. I just like the Aries did piss me off. I don't know. Like I just
I think you're overthinking like how much you like the music in the beginning.
I'm not thinking.
Yeah.
No. I love the music. I listen to the
Yeah.
music repeatedly. Like every single day, I listen to at least a song from Aries, and I think back on the movie because of that. Like not the worst fondly, but I think back on Captain America: Brave New Bird, and I think about like genuinely sitting on my couch with my arms crossed, really pissed off at certain moments because of how like it just doesn't work as a film. The scene
It
with
wasn't that bad for me.
the scene with Gus from Breaking Bad is one of the worst supervillain scenes in the history of superhero movies. Like you guys don't even fucking remember it. That's how bad it is.
I remember it. I know what you're talking about. It wasn't that bad. It's like nothing was as bad as that car scene with fucking Jared Leto and the main girl in there.
I
Yeah,
disagree with
that's
that.
true.
That scene is terribly written, but like the
That was
fact
like 15
no, but the
minutes
fact that they
back.
shot the movie and it was like 5 minutes. It wasn't 15. 15 is an exaggeration. But like,
Okay, but I'm saying not just the car scene, but the entirety of that like interaction and that being the basis of the entire rest of the movie and Tron and Ares' character arc.
Did you have another one at the end too, where it was just like him riding off a motorcycle? It added like 5 minutes for nothing.
Yeah, and and he's in Mexico for some reason, and he's like alive, and the whole thing about him being an actual human now doesn't make any sense.
you guys need to watch Brave New Bird again, because I remember that movie not making any sense in this. Why did you watch that movie twice? Holy shit!
Because now it came in handy. Because God, it is so much better than Tron Ares.
I just disagree. It just doesn't work. There's nothing in the movie that makes sense. There's no story.
This could be ridiculous, but I honestly think that Tron Ares and Big Bird should be in a different tier. I genuinely think Big Bird could be better.
I think so too.
This is insane.
I gave this a 6.
I
actually gave this a 6.
I gave it like a 6.5 or 7. Like I think
this is not a bad movie.
It is a terrible movie. I would never watch this movie again.
But this is the Zach tier. This is the Mediak tier list.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah. Whatever. This is.
Chan, what do you think? No, I'm not saying no. Don't keep.
I think they're equally bad as well. I would never watch either of these movies again.
I still think Tron isn't as bad as you guys are saying it is, but I also hate the antagonist in Brave New World so much. I think he's one of the worst for being.
What about the antagonist in Tron Ares?
It's like Evan Peters was a highlight for Chandler, if you remember that.
Are you picking that one, or you're picking the girl?
Real, like antagonist at the end. It was just like, it was the Athena one who didn't make any sense and walked like a robot and talked like a robot.
To
be fair, she was a really good actor in that. She was the only one who kind of sold me that she might be a program.
But they're not supposed to be that. They're not supposed to be that way. They're supposed to be people. They're not supposed to be programs.
But this movie's not that bad, Zach, right?
No, I never. Both of them are so bad. I don't want them in. I don't want this one and don't like it. You're making me say wrong things. I want Ares and don't like. If it goes any higher than don't like, I would die. But like,
I'm fine with Tron Ares being in don't like, because I didn't like it.
I don't think,
and there are movies on this list that are worse. But I think Brave New Bird is at maybe not a whole step, but it is at least like I can see that it is better, in my opinion, than Tron Ares.
I am looking at it from like a filmmaker's point of view, because there are things in that movie that like genuinely upset me. Like the fact that, well, one, you can see the reshoots. The green screen in Brave New Bird is the worst in any movie ever, and it came out in 2025. And then the fact that they shot certain scenes with different cameras, and you can like very clearly see it between different shots. It just like it upsets me to another degree. Watching that film, I just can't.
You can have you could make changes to Brave New Bird and have it be a decent movie. Like we were talking about that on the podcast. Like when I think you guys, like there are relatively small changes you could make and have it be a cohesive movie. Tron Ares. It is from like start to finish, besides a couple scenes and besides the movie, in the music, it is a mess. There's nothing salvageable from that.
Like just because you could save the movie, like with things that aren't in the movie. Yeah, but I don't think it could be like the Bucky scene in the middle of Brave New World. I just thought of that. Gives me the same vibe as the car scene. It's not nearly as bad, but it's like the same thing.
Uncomfortable talk like in the building.
Yeah, where Bucky came in and he was like, "Hey there, man, you don't need to take the serum." And then he looks at him and he goes, "Hey, Bucky, how's being a senator?" And they're like, "Oh, it's not that bad. This is build up for a plot point in a different movie."
Yeah, that one was rough. But like, whenever I'm thinking of this movie, I'm not thinking about that as much as like the Captain America, like learning and.
Well, when I'm thinking about Ares, I'm not thinking about all of that as much as thinking about the music and the other scenes. You know what? We're arguing too much about these shitty ass movies. Let's just move on, and then we can come back.
You're talking about the entire movie, and I'm talking about 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's the same thing for me.
I'm fine with leaving it there for now. I mean, it might get moved.
Both are shit ass. Shit from a butt, I should say.
I still don't think it's that bad, but
what?
We'll go to Civil War. I like this one.
I like this one. I would say either Could Be
Yeah.
Better or Baby Girl. But what?
I'm
Could
kind
be
of
better
Baby
than
Girl.
Civil War.
It's like 2 hours and 40. Have you watched it recently? Because I know you joined with.
I've watched it, like probably once every year. Like I don't. I think this is better than the first Avenger, and I think most people would agree with that.
I'm not a fan of this movie as much as I used to be.
I don't think it's bad. Obviously, like it still works really well
I'm fine
as a
with
movie.
Baby Girl for it, honestly. Like I get the problems with it, like upon rewatch. Like
It's just so long. The end is
Where's
really
Winter
good
Soldier?
though.
Can you grab Winter Soldier?
And no,
Yeah.
no, we're doing that at the end.
Okay.
Ah,
I named it W. I called it Winter
Oh,
instead
okay.
of Cap.
All right. So what?
Are we not arguing this one anymore? Or are we just leaving it there
I'm
for
good
now?
with it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Oh wow, we didn't even have to justify it. All right, Creature Commandos. I think this
I
should.
like that one a lot.
I think either stays at the end of Almost Mediac Metal or top of Baby Girl.
I was saying
think
top
that's what
Babu.
Top of Babu
Yeah,
is
Babu.
okay with me. I
Just
the
that
only
one's
stuff
too
that like
boring.
puts it back is like all the sex jokes in it. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that's like the worst part of
And-
the show.
And literally the first episode, I didn't like how, like, not this like sex jokes, but like the straight up like innuendos they gave, like where it was like a closed door, then you like heard it, and then like
Yeah,
straight up like insinuating that it's happening. It was
it's just
that-
unnecessary, and it sucks because
Yeah.
that apparently just is James Gunn's humor. I was watching a podcast where they were talking about. Well, Austin, what episode of Peacemaker was the orgy episode?
I thought that was like 1 or 2.
Okay, well,
there's
there's
the first.
yeah, they were
It's the
talking
first-
about the first episode, and James Gunn was like, "Yeah, man, I just thought it'd be really funny that if he's at his lowest, he then just like has a bunch of people over and they start having sex, and like." If you look over at I'm so sorry I'm blanking on his wife's name, but like she put her head down and just went like this, and I just was like, yeah, no, I think I feel that if you live with someone who thinks that sex jokes are like the funniest thing ever, I guarantee that might get a little old. It's getting a little old for me, and I'm watching
That wasn't
it.
a joke in Peacemaker though. That was like him being at his lowest and just turning to like that sort of release for him. Like that.
It's definitely
wasn't
played as
really
a joke, at least the way that he described it.
What I mean, but you watch it. Once again, fuck this. I'm not going to argue about a scene that we're not ranking here. It's whatever.
Wait, oh yeah, we didn't do Peacemaker at all. I was gonna say, wait, I
think
didn't put
the
that
only thing
on.
that's holding me back from Almost Mediac Metal in this is like that humor, because I love Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah, he was so cool.
He's so sick, and
Alan-
everything he's like, every way he's like animated is genuinely so good.
Alan Tudyk is one of my favorite voice actors of all time, so he did great. And I know like David Harbour was a little weird this year, but he did great as Frankenstein too. I thought that was pretty fun, even though it should
Dan?
be the monster. Actually, I think he was called the monster. Never
I
mind.
like the robot.
Oh yes, dude!
Yeah.
I listened to Coin Operated Boy. Like I have that in my Spotify playlist. Actually, it's a song that played whenever he like killed everyone.
Yeah.
So
Solid.
Chan, you're chilling with Babu Girl, or you want Almost Mediac Metal for this?
No, I think this is fine because I agree. Like I think it's a little too excessively horny in the beginning. So
Definitely is, yeah.
What's this next one?
This is so in a different year, this would have been a Mediac Metal for me, dead ass. This is Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
Chan, how about you lead the discussion on this one? You kick us off. Where do you think it should be?
I am head ass on this, I know.
Is it so bad to say like I remember literally nothing about this movie? Garbage.
It's so good, no, it's so funny.
It's garbage. Like we know it. You know it is.
This
Like,
movie,
you like it
it's-
because it's garbage.
I do like it because it's garbage, but like I don't know, it's a yearly rewatch for me. At least, but I don't like. But I love it. I love it.
So funny
You
enough,
love
before the podcast, I was telling them that I was, because we were debating on if Cassie was going to join us or not, and she didn't know how many movies she watched. And I was going through, and I got to this one. I went Daredevil, and I like stopped, and I had to actually click and look through my notes because I genuinely had no I'm just gonna say memory. I'm gonna mess up that word again. I have no memory of this movie. So, and then I was like looking up pictures, and I saw like the scene of them like on top of the roof where he gets like stabbed. And I'm like, oh, I remember.
Dude, this movie
Got
is
it
so
now.
good. And then right after, the guy gets stabbed by. So the funniest scene in the movie for me, I think, well, it's two scenes combined where they're fighting on the street and Bullseye. Well, one is just like hamming it up as Colin Farrell and is the funniest shit ever. But then he takes one of Daredevil's billy clubs and throws it so hard it goes through a guy, and then it cuts to Colin Farrell and he goes, bullseye, and then it goes away. And then that was Electra's dad, and she sees it and she gets really sad, and then it cuts to her montage like fighting against beanbags that are falling from the roof as Linkin Park plays. The movie is so fucking good. But we can leave it there. I understand that it's terrible.
I literally put it's not completely terrible, but it's definitely not average.
It's so
That's my note.
It's so funny to me. Like everything about it just doesn't work in like the best ways possible. This is my Minecraft movie.
I was gonna say, I think if I was able to just turn off my brain and I just wanted to watch like Daredevil, like I think I would have the same like mindset as you. Like I definitely see the vision on this one. I don't really see it with Ares as much. This one I do see it.
But there's nothing, even as like a Daredevil thing, it doesn't work at all.
Nothing. But like the nothing burger sometimes is so good.
If you miss so hard,
it'd be great.
Yeah, exactly. I don't actually think the movie's good. I just like how like not a single aspect of the movie works, and that's what's funny to me. It's just so enjoyable to watch. Go ahead, yeah.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Instead of garbage, what if we added tier above that's lobotomy, and this one would be the one in lobotomy? It's gonna be movies like this.
Oh, what did I just
say? Like that are gonna be lobotomy.
No, I don't want to. I'm changing my mind. I'm not doing that because of a specific reason. We'll see whenever we get there.
We have different.
Oh, you're doing it just to cock block me, aren't you?
Yes, because Daredevil should be in garbage. Minecraft movie should be in garbage. They're the same thing.
They're both lobotomy.
Yes.
They're both lobotomy.
Until Dawn is the worst movie of the year for me. Garbage. Is anyone?
I would just say like I didn't like it. I wouldn't say it was the worst movie of the year still, but like the problem is that I liked the game so much, and it just, like me and Chan were saying, it just didn't really follow it that much.
It is like, the most generic horror movie I've ever seen, and it's supposed to be based off something.
Have you played the game yet? I know you said you were thinking, oh, this movie ruined.
No, it killed it. I'm never going to play the game.
Yeah. This movie is terrible. This game is actually really, really good. And I can't tell if I just went in hoping it was going to be like the game. I know they can't make it like the game because there's too many decisions, so they have to pick a path. Yeah. But like, did they even pick one? I don't think they did. I think they made up one.
There was like no butterfly effect to this movie whatsoever. Yeah, that's the whole premise of the game. Like the decisions you make depend or matter because like you won't have a friend maybe that to lean on in later parts of the game, and you could suffer for that reason. There's nothing of that. There was like no consequences for anything they did. They
literally died, were reborn, and just gained more knowledge. Like that was it. And then like they like slowly unlock stuff, which I guess that's like genuinely kind of like the game in a way, like the slow progression, but like you're gonna have that in basically every movie. So like that's not like anything new. Like, I want to say it can be better because I want it to be a movie. I want it to be a movie and I want it to be good because I really like the game, but like it just wasn't. And like them doing that makes me lose all hope for it. But like I have like the tiniest glimmer that they could do it right, but I just don't know.
I keep thinking about. There's not a single scene in the movie I enjoyed. Not a single one.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying it should be and could be better. But like,
there were a multitude of Easter eggs too. Like, and they even mentioned the quarry, I think, which is like the next video game in the series. But despite all that, none of it was like justified or like it can't redeem the movie to any degree. I'm kind of with this being garbage just because of how disappointing it was.
They brought up an interesting concept from like something that was real. I'm pretty sure. Like, either wasn't there like a lake that had a town underneath of it, or like the town was underneath of the ground or something like that? Which is
it was
like
in the movie. I remember.
Yeah, I do remember that. Which like. Outside of, I'm bringing this up as like a science thing, not as like a thing in the movie. That made me be like, oh, that's interesting that they did that because that's something that people do in real life. It just is like once. Oh wait, no, in the movie, there was an earthquake that made it fall down. It wasn't like they purposely did that, right? Never mind. I'm taking that back. what I was going to say was sometimes to make space for other things, they have to like put a town there to just kind of have the space there. Like there's a bunch of lakes in the US that are man-made that have mini towns at the bottom of the lake for some, I don't know the reason, someone smart out there can come up with it, but there's like some good aspect to having objects at the bottom of a lake. So sometimes they just build a fake town for the sake of having it at the bottom of a lake. Fun fact. All right, Demon Slayer, we made a short about this. I would say bottom of Baby Girl or top of Could Be Better.
I'm thinking top of Could Be Better.
Yes.
Stuff could be better. I just think if they cut out like a ton of the flashbacks and like the extra, like, I don't want to say filler because it's not, but like made it for a movie and not like they just stuck a ton of episodes together.
I do think there was some filler in it because like in between the different like episodes, we just followed a bird for like 5 minutes until we got to the people who were watching them, and then they would talk for like 5 to 10 minutes about what was about to happen, and then we'd see what was happening. I think like all the stereotypical like TV show stuff that's there so that the episode can get to 22 minutes long, like definitely didn't need to be in the movie in the slightest. And then also I think the editing was very poor. I think they should have like introduced all of the flashbacks at the beginning and then like slowly showed each stuff happening from all 3 fights, and then having all 3 fights end at the very end of the movie. That would have been like so climactic. But I totally understand why they did it this way, because it's how the manga is and it's how the show is supposed to be. I just think it just doesn't work as a movie in the slightest, but really well animated.
I agree with you, but like I think if it was like the episodes, those like scenes that you're talking about is like filler, wouldn't be filler in an episode. But since they're in the movie, it's like, so that's why I was saying like they didn't make it a movie. They just made it like a string. They just made it a marathon. Yeah. Basically.
And then they just like didn't adjust any of the episodes accordingly, which is really annoying.
Yeah, that is very annoying.
But, all right, Skylar, this one's all you. This is
Chan did not talk about that movie at all.
Chan, did you want to talk about Demon Slayer?
Yeah, definitely not as good as another anime movie I watched later this year. So that's not too bad of a spot for it. I will say, like, a lot of people were complaining about the flashbacks with number 3 or whatever.
Is that Akaza?
And how they were like,
yeah, Akaza.
Yeah, how they were redeeming him after he had already died.
Dude.
Or like trying to show his past.
I was falling asleep during that. That was the worst placement of the flashbacks because like you're right. It was after all the climax happens. And then we watched 20 minutes of flashback. I don't care. I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. I want to go home. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think they should have just put that closer to the beginning. Maybe like let off with that. It would have been really cool.
That would have been super cool. Starting the movie with that flashback would have been awesome. It would have been a great like closer for the movie too. But
I know a lot of people love Akaza because of his flashbacks.
Yeah,
so like
cool.
He's also just kind of thick though.
You say he's thick?
Garbage.
He's thick. Akaza's thick. I agree, dude.
That's not what I said.
Garbage. Next 2.
All right, do we need to even like discuss Skylar? No. This one was solely you.
Is that Den of Thieves 2?
Yeah, this is Den of Thieves 2. Yeah.
Isn't Den of Thieves 2? Oh yeah.
We haven't seen it. Skylar's the only one that reviewed it on the podcast.
This is the one. I watched this movie to get to pick another movie in the year, and at the time I thought that was a win, but it was such a loss because like I thought it couldn't be worse than the 1, and it was. I hated both of them.
So you got
still hate both of them.
Which one's
some of my least favorite movies ever.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're just the most. I remember Chandler was like, "Oh, I actually like this one a lot. It's like a really fun action movie." And then the movie starts and it has text on the screen and it's supposed to be like fun facts about California, and not a single one was correct. And I just was like, "All right, we're in for a time here, I guess. This is gonna be interesting."
Yeah.
Next one, Austin wasn't here for this episode, but I know he's seen it. Yeah, Fall Guy. Anyone have strong opinions toward this?
I kind of do.
I just remember being average. Like, it was fine.
Could be better.
I was gonna say don't like, but I'm fine with could be better as long as we keep it.
I'm fine with either. I feel like it's super forgettable. Like this is just the movie where it was like the stuntman who got hurt, and then all of a sudden they're trying to like frame him for this big scheme, and he gets away, right?
Yeah.
Then,
No, that's it. I thought it was fun. I mean, I thought like the last like part of the third act was pretty climactic. I thought it was just kind of like, I don't know, like a lighthearted, chill movie.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't anything like groundbreaking, but I don't know. I'm fine with could be better.
I had huge expectations for this movie because it was directed by the Bullet Train guy, and Bullet Train's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I just think it's like one of the most fun action movies ever. And the only scene in this movie that made me feel like Bullet Trainy was the one at the beginning, no, in the middle, where he got like high or something and he started fighting people. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Where like time slowed down a little bit.
I don't know. I feel like it has its own type of scenes that are like that. Like I get that it's not like Bullet Train, but I mean, it's like a love letter to stunt people. Right. Like there were so many really cool stunts that they like pulled off for this movie.
You're definitely right about that.
This is a movie that I think like you put on and you're not like wowed, but you're not disappointed either. You're just kind of like, okay, like, and then you're kind of like done with it.
There was a scene I don't like in the movie that I remember. The one where he's like the car chase where he's like surfing on the broken car with the dog. Like I remember not liking that scene because I was like, oh, that's not real. And this movie's about stunt people and doing real things. That was like the only thing in the movie I didn't like, though. I remember thinking the end, like in the desert with all the explosions, that was really cool. I remember thinking that, I think.
Was it the beginning of this movie that whenever he was done being a stunt guy and he like gave up forever, he was a valet driver and he crashed a car?
I think so, yeah.
I remember that one making me laugh. I don't know why, but valet drivers crashing cars always makes me laugh.
It's because we know one.
Well, I actually don't think he is anymore. So I don't know.
Okay, well that's good.
I forgot Jason Momoa is in this.
He is?
Yeah.
What? When? What are you?
At the very end, he gets recasted as Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah, you're right. At the very end.
No, wait. I think you're thinking of. Oh no, you are right. I was thinking of the Naked Gun, and that's David Bautista, not Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Damn, I don't remember that scene in the slightest. Actually.
I only remembered it whenever he said replaced, like at the end, and then I remembered. Yeah, that was a good call, man.
All right, Fantastic. This is Mediak metal, right? All of us can agree on that.
Oh god,
dude, the thing ain't going no way.
The thing ain't going no way.
They're all going to Mediak metal.
From garbage.
No, I'm kidding. This is probably one of the worst movies we've watched this year. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I know we could do this just because.
Can you put
No.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't care what Den of Thieves you put last, but I am glad you gave him the little nod to me and put one of them at the end.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point.
You can sandwich them. Yeah. I don't care what order. Those
Den of Thieves 2
needed
to be at the end because we forced Skylar to watch it.
Low key, I think Fantastic should be the top of garbage.
I
feel like that one I'd unironically watch again.
I will fight you.
Daredevil again.
I will fight you.
Okay, I think it's perfect the way it is.
I actually think it's perfect. Yeah. What were you saying, Austin?
Sky, you're right. It definitely is better than Daredevil.
It's a better movie than Daredevil, but the reason I like Daredevil is because it just doesn't work in any aspect of it. But it's so fun because of that.
Yeah, but I really like the fact that a super genius scientist entered a high school science fair.
That is the beginning of Fantastic is quite funny because of how stupid it is.
Yeah, so I want to give it a little nod.
And the horror scenes, like I thought those were cool.
Oh, that one scene where that like crashes and they're like figuring out the powers is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that scene is cool. Like where Mr.
I don't really care about the order. You can do it. They're still in the worst tier.
We'll leave it. Whatever. I mean, we're fighting for the worst movies of the year, so it's not exactly like the biggest thing.
That's not the bottom 4 movie of the year that we've had.
Bottom 5, yeah. These are definitely the worst ones.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think you might have
those
not.
Those 3 should be on a different tier.
These 3? Yes, oh no, you mean these 3? These 3. Okay, yeah. Yeah, these. Yeah. I do agree with that. They are kind of like significantly worse than these 2.
But that's all right. All right, so we're going to First Steps.
Yep. This is probably almost Mediak metal or Baby Girl.
Really? I thought I was gonna have to fight you for that.
Well, I don't think it's almost Mediak metal, but I know that you guys really like it.
Yeah, I really
on
like
rewatch. It is really. I think it's really good.
I'd put it in almost Mediac Metal. I really like that movie. I think I did watch it again. Like I think I did go back.
Comparing it to the other ones, like I do think I
better.
like it more than Civil War, Creature Commandos, and I personally don't like it as much as Captain America: The First Avenger.
I like it more than If I was putting mine, Captain America: The First Avenger is the bottom out of those four, but
we could do that just for the sake of argument. Chandler, what do you think?
I have the strongest feeling for Fantastic Four, but it isn't like it's different from what they've been pumping out recently, I guess. But I'd argue Thunderbolt's still a little bit better than this.
I agree.
Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, just wait.
Eventually, yeah.
But that's okay for now. We need to fix this bell curve, so we gotta do what we gotta do.
Dude, Chandler, the bell curve, because of the movies we watched this year, there's no bell curve this time.
Yeah,
we're
the garbage tier's gonna be too big.
Yeah, we're so cooked. Speaking of, another one to add.
This is Cassie's Mediac Metal, but I'm revoking her rights.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm revoking her rights for this one.
She didn't even like it. She gave it a 3 or something. Why would she Mediac Metal that?
I told her she should. Whenever I was talking to her yesterday, I said she should pop in, say, "Man, I really hated this movie, but it's my Mediac Metal, so let's put it in top." Like I wanted her to pop in and say that.
That would be funny.
Yeah, so I'm revoking her right for it because she didn't even like it. So
no one liked it. If you liked it, it wasn't because of the quality of movie it was.
I think you can just if you just really like Five Nights at Freddy's and you're just kind of like whatever, and you just kind of want to see them like in a movie, you'll probably like it. But isn't it similar to not to the same extent, but isn't it like Until Dawn? Like it doesn't follow too much, they make up too much, it doesn't completely click.
I think it's definitely closer to this, a lot closer. No, it's like I'm sorry, I disagree. It's so close to the source material. It just doesn't work as a movie in the slightest. The only thing that's different is that Mike is different, but there's so many there's 3 different variants of the books. There's 2 different variants of the games. The actual main plot of it is so irrelevant. As long as they hit certain points, then it's fine. And they hit those points. I just don't think it works as a movie. If you don't like movies, if you really like FNAF and nothing else, then I think this is going to be really great for you. But I really like movies. I do like FNAF, but it just sucks as a movie. I just can't enjoy it personally. I critique things, and that's just something I can't do. What about you two? Opinions on FNAF being at the bottom?
I thought Chan really liked it.
Yeah, Chan loved this movie, dude.
No, I was kind of disappointed in it. I thought the only thing that was cool about it was whenever he was actually in security and the open door and putting the mask on. I thought that was actually, it was dipping its toes in the actual game source material, and still it didn't really go the way I was hoping for. I just thought they did more than what they did in the first movie in regards to that. Still though, disappointing. I can't say it any other way.
Totally.
Oh wait,
I don't know.
So
why
it was
Austin. Garbage though. I think garbage is a little cruel.
You think it's cruel?
Austin was the one who really enjoyed this.
Wait, no. Skylar. Okay, we're skipping over something pretty big here. Chandler, explain yourself.
I can maybe put in don't like.
I
think there's worse things, and I
thought this was going to go in don't like, for the record.
I think Fantastic Four is worse than this.
Oh, I actually like Fan4 Stick more than this.
I like Fan4 Stick. I like Daredevil more than this. I like Ares more than this. Twist My Arm. I like Bird more than this.
I thought this was definitely better than Fan4 Stick and Daredevil personally. But once again, it wasn't the movie for me, so I was going to reserve my opinion, or kind of put my opinion to the side of your guys's, but I thought you were going to put it in don't like, and I was going to be fine with that.
No, I like.
I'm fine with it in garbage too. I like I said, I don't have a strong opinion on this movie. It's fine. I mean, it's bad, but I thought it was kind of entertaining.
See where it is right here, because people in my theater were going crazy about it after the movie ended.
Yeah.
They'd hate to see this.
Honestly, that's kind of the reason why I want to keep it there, is because I know it'll make someone upset. But I also think it deserves.
Belongs there.
Yeah, it just fucking sucks. It's a terrible ass movie, and also, this is my final argument for keeping it there. It gave up like the opportunity it had to be better because it made so much money on the first one, and it just was like, oh, do we want to just pop out the same trash that we had, or do we want to make this better? And it just didn't. It could have been
like
so
the only thing
more.
they did was add more animatronics.
Yeah, and they didn't even use them correctly. Like they just were there in the movie occasionally.
And the power of friendship thing at the end was weird.
Yeah, dude, Cassie's reel of that. Where it's like,
we are finna have, yeah.
Chica, go to the left. Bonnie, go to the right. Freddy, just keep dancing or something.
Yeah,
peak.
Freddy, you just keep being Freddy.
Oh yeah. So since they're close, I'll talk about it. This is my Mediak medal for obvious reasons. It's
what?
I'm skipping because this one would have been, where'd it go? The mouse is gone. This one would have been my Mediak medal if Tron Legacy was not in this list. Yeah,
I don't think you have to use your Mediak medal though.
I don't think I could convince you guys into putting Mediak medal Tron Legacy.
You could, yeah, you might need that for the Tron, but I think Ford v Ferrari.
I would put that one up there. That is genuinely probably, it might be like,
this is the best movie we've ever watched on the podcast, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
think it might be.
Fucking love that movie so much.
That was so good.
I guess I should say it's the best movie that I watched for the first time on the podcast. Is a better way for me to say that.
I'll definitely say that.
It is fantastic. If you have not seen
another movie that we watched that I think is like up there for the best, but this one is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
This movie was genuinely so good.
Yeah.
Like, so just to preface, because again, this was the first movie of the year. So I picked the first movie of the year, and I picked this one because I heard it was decent, and I always kind of wanted to watch it, but I never did. And I just picked it because I was like, we'll watch it, we'll review it, and then worst comes to worst, it's not good. And then like I move on, but I watched it and it was so good. Yeah. I actually wish I got to see that in theater. I regret not going.
Dude, that opening scene would be fucking insane in the theaters.
Or any of the racing.
Yeah.
Or like, oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. So good. So good.
This movie, I mean, I've said it a handful of times throughout the podcast relating to, I don't remember what movie it was, but like I'm very time sensitive. If the movie is over 2 hours, I think it needs to justify it. And this movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think. And I just was locked in the entire time. It is such a fun time. There's only like a scene in the movie that I was like, oh, that's not my favorite scene. But like, I don't even think it's bad. It's such a fucking great movie. Anything else from the other two?
2.5 hours. 2 hours 32.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was, oh my goodness.
Before we move on.
I don't even know what I gave it. Yeah,
I think Chandler
we gave it like 10s or 9s or 9.5.
We always said I think this is the highest rated one ever, but I think it was actually this. I think this is genuinely the highest rated movie we've ever had as a collective.
I think I might have given it a 9 because I wasn't sure how the rest of the movies of the year were going to go. But I probably, like looking back on it, this is a 10. This is a
looking
great
back,
movie.
This is the single best movie we watched this year.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm pretty sure if I had to give one a 10, it is this one.
Yeah. Chandler, Austin, anything else before we move on to the next one?
Yeah, me and Zach yapped a lot.
Yeah, I just remember it wasn't like my first time seeing it, and it was still just as peak as the first time.
Yeah,
I can't remember if I did see it in theaters. I don't think I did, but like I just keep getting like Top Gun Maverick vibes whenever when we watched this movie because I adored that film.
It was directed by James Mangold, the guy who did Logan in the Bob Dylan movie.
Oh, for this one?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, that explains a lot. Yeah, no, it's just really good. It's really good.
Austin, anything, or do we just want to move on?
Real quick, I kind of liked like the nerdy side of me and the side of me that spent 4 years studying engineering. They did a really good job showing the engineering like design process and like how iterative it is and actually making sense with what they were doing as far as like the improvements they were making to the car. And the racing was phenomenal. I didn't watch this one with you guys. I turned it on with my mom when she was visiting the one time, and we were like, might as well watch that. We've heard good things. We knew you guys liked it on the podcast the one time, and like you guys, incredibly surprised and very happy for it. It was phenomenal, but I don't think anything else needed to be said.
Yeah. Oh, that shot of him driving with the sun at the end.
I could talk about this movie genuinely for the full 2 hours.
Literally, yeah. It's so good. Almost every week I'm like, man, I want to watch this movie again.
We should have made the cut and put this one at the very end.
We should have,
yeah.
It's okay,
but it's all right because it feels kind of weird to move on after this because I feel like everything else is
not as good
in a different tier.
All right, Frankenstein. I would say
really like this.
I like this one a lot. Almost Mediak metal. Anything?
I think it should go on Babu Girl, to be honest.
What I was thinking.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I thought you guys liked it a lot more than that. I just didn't want to argue with you. I'm okay with Babu Girl. I was gonna put it in Babu Girl.
I think it's like one of those where it's like teetering between. Like it doesn't feel right to put it in either. But
Chandler? He's thinking.
Yeah, I like it there. Although I do have to say, like, every single time I think of the movie, I get mad and jealous of Jacob's knees and how.
Dude, me too. I'm still having knee pain from like when we played a
Just
little bit ago.
of it,
I'm still walking down the stairs weird.
How tall is that guy? Like 6'6"? That's crazy. Can't believe you did that.
Yeah, I know. And like low key jealous of Elizabeth too, because Jacob fell in love with her.
Oh yeah, dude. I wish.
Yeah.
Why can't he fall in love with me?
You know Oscar Isaac, man.
Yeah, that's true. He was a dickhead in the movie, but he was a sexy dickhead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Skylar, this one's just me and you, Looney Tunes.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, this was great.
I want to. Are you gonna put it in Mediak metal?
Fuck no, dude. It's great. It's a great movie. I'm not putting it in Mediak metal.
You didn't even put the poster of it.
I didn't. We get it.
Daffy.
Yeah, this is the day the Earth blew up with Daffy and Porky. It's a really great movie. I don't even. I gave it a 7 on the pod. I mean on my video, and I still stand by that. I think like maybe top of Babu. Oh, wrong one. Top of Babu Girl, or
okay.
It's kind of.
Can we put it at the bottom of Mediak?
Yeah, we could do that. It's a really good movie. I just don't think it's.
I love this.
I
had such a good time.
Yeah,
such a good time.
The jokes didn't land that much for me, but that's just because it's just not my type of humor. And then that influencer joke, dude, I feel like that brings it down like a 1.5. Dude,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was so funny. I like the fact they made fun of them. They deserved it. They were making fun of them. They were making fun of people who get famous by doing that. They should get made fun of.
We had Daffy twerking. That's the worst. That's
hilarious.
If you say so.
And it was like decently animated too, which is the funniest part. But a lot of the jokes landed for me, but I love the tunes. I love Scooby-Doo. So it's for me. So I like my experience watching this and your experience is probably like decently close, but like I could definitely see why I liked it like a decent chunk more. But
I still think it's like again, it was insanely impressive. That's like the best thing I can describe this movie as, because when the end of the movie turned around and just so many like one-off bits, like I don't want to. I doubt you guys are ever going to see the movie, so I'm going to do slight spoilers. But like all of the jokes that they said throughout the movie ended up like coming back and becoming relevant at the end of the plot, which was super interesting to me because it's the Looney Tunes. They pull out like random guns or the chattering teeth all the time. I didn't think that like any of their bits were actually going to be relevant at the end of the movie. So it was shockingly well written. And it didn't end the way that you thought it was going to, and it had a really good message. I just didn't think it was very funny, but that's like up to whoever is watching it, you know?
And I would also say the most impressive part is there's no bugs in this movie.
Yeah, that is insane. That is insane to me. That the Looney Tune is not in this movie.
I don't even know if like, because obviously there's the whole cast.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's everybody on the screen. I feel like a lot of people like Tweety Bird. They like Sylvester. And like they probably like a lot of people like Daffy, but I don't know how many people would expect like a Daffy and Porky movie to be like half decent because they're so different. Yeah. And they even retold they like changed some of like their backstory to fit the movie. And I mean it's Looney Tunes, so none of it really matters. They're kind of just people. Like I've seen like their backstories like a couple different times. But like the way it worked was just so much better than I thought. And like it still managed to keep the personalities of the people despite changing that. I don't know. I was really, really impressed with this movie, and I'm a huge fan of Looney Tunes.
It's a great movie. It's really shocking. I keep saying that. We can just move on because two of the podcast members haven't seen the movie. Mickey 17. Yeah. I like this movie with a little asterisk. I was very disappointed with the movie because it wasn't like the same quality as other Bong Joon-ho movies. Like his other movies are perfect with no flaws. Well, this one was like not as good as I wanted it to be. Like I remember the ending being insanely disappointing. Like the immediate ending was like, this sucks. But I like some of the illusions.
Could be better.
I would say either top of Could Be Better or bottom of Baby Girl. So because like I do think the movie is still solid. I just like was disappointed in it. Chandler, Skyler?
I really like this movie.
What'd you say, Sky?
I really like this one.
I liked it a lot too.
Yeah, I thought it was so cool, like the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
It was
like kind of joke too.
I saw this outside the podcast, and I got to say I was disappointed. Like with Zach, I thought this was going to be like a phenomenal movie, and maybe I need to rewatch it without those expectations. But I think there's a lot of plot points that were a little bit lazily done. Like I don't think they really continued a lot of the cooler points in the third act, and it was just I don't know. I thought it fell off a little bit.
It was Bong Joon-ho Hollywoodified, because like me and Austin have seen his other movies. I know I'm pretty sure you guys haven't. Where like there was a completely different vibe to this one and like most of the other flicks that he has. And I don't know, like maybe not. And I was gonna say maybe it's because he did something jokey instead of serious, but like I feel like there were a bunch of jokes in his other movies too. But I don't know. I didn't feel the same way in this than the other ones. But I don't know. That might just be a me thing. We could put it in the bottom of Baby
going
Girl.
Through and really liking the fact that there was like two of them and how it happened and then how they were going through. I do agree that like the ending was a little whack, but I still feel like I enjoyed like a lot of basically what you, Austin, you said like the third act it started falling off.
I mean, I think for me, this movie was carried by the concept of it, and I don't think
Robert Pattinson.
And Robert Pattinson's great acting. He killed that. Like I think, the third act was disappointing, but I found myself not super interested in what was going on a lot of the second act either. Like I think the overall plot and how I don't know. It was a cool idea, but it was really just relying on the funny interactions between Robert Pattinson and Robert Pattinson. I think a lot of the rest of it is kind of forgettable because the like rich bad guys were like comically evil, and they just I don't know.
Didn't this one also have a weird sex scene?
Yes.
With both? I kind of want to move it down for that because
I'm okay with that.
I don't like that. I still don't like that.
So I came up with
that.
What'd you say, Chen?
I was gonna say no. Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I didn't like what was it, 18? Mickey 18.
Yeah.
He definitely grew on me by the end.
Was that the asshole
the
one?
Dick one, yeah.
Yeah. That's the one who's like stole his girl from him, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I forgot how bad Mark Ruffalo and the other girl's acting was. Trying to make them evil, like
Dude,
I blocked that out.
Oh, there was one scene in the movie that gave me. I just remembered it. Gave me Bong Joon-ho vibes, and it was the scene at the dinner table where like he started
throwing up.
Yeah, it was, but slightly before. Yeah, that entire scene was very like. It was exactly what I wanted the rest of the movie to be, because it was these really rich, out of touch people just having a normal life, and they're just like torturing these people that they don't even like look the same way. It's supposed to be like this sad scene because what's his name is Mickey was like basically dying on the floor there, but it was played in a funny way because the people just don't care about him. I wanted that tone for the rest of the movie, and I just felt like we didn't really get that all that much. But I like it less than. Go ahead, sorry.
I feel like the bad guys did carry that tone through the rest of the time. They only really cared about themselves and their well-being and their image.
I just don't think it was like portrayed in a very good way.
I agree. It was definitely toned down, but I think I'm okay with keeping it there because Austin said it relied so much on Robert Pattinson interacting with himself.
The movie would have sucked with a different actor.
Yeah, I think if he did have to interact with anybody else, it would not have been half as good. So I think you two were right. I feel like whenever I remember this movie, I'm remembering Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
And that is it. And he's just so incredibly good that it just made me think the movie was a little higher than it was. Not that I'm giving into groupthink, but
Right. All right, let's start moving a little quicker through this because we're about at an hour, and I think we're under halfway through. Monsters Inc. This one is almost Mediak Metal or Mediak Metal. What are you guys thinking here?
Monsters Inc. Low key, I want to say Babu Girl.
I don't know, man.
I was just saying, like, I'm pretty sure I was the one that was the most harsh on this movie, so I think I should have the least say.
What was the issues like with this?
I don't like the end of it.
Podcast because we didn't really have much to say because it was just.
It's a great movie. I just think that the crux of the climax of the movie wasn't the best because of how fast everything gets resolved. And it's just like, the big corporate guy was shown to be evil, therefore he loses. It's just like, this sounds really stupid coming from a movie about monsters, but it's not like super realistic. But also the rest of the movie keeps up this tone of like a realistic vibe while there are monsters there. So I just, that singular aspect of the movie is something I don't love about it, but the overall the movie is pretty awesome.
Chan, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, it was unanimously liked. Like Austin was saying, I think it was, we didn't know what to say for the podcast. Because like we were just like a broken record player all saying the same thing. So yeah, I think it's really good. I'm more so curious, is it better than University?
Yes, easily, in my opinion. No, University is better than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And I'm trying to think, like, do I like Monsters Inc. more than, do I think like it should be on the same tier as the movies, like in that tier? And then is it better than any of the ones in the tier right below it? And I feel like it's very close to Frankenstein, like for my like enjoyment that I had in the movie.
The only movie in like the top two that I like more than, so I obviously like both of these more than Monsters Inc. And I like this one more than Monsters Inc. But I don't like these more. I don't know. Chandler, where do you want it? We're gonna place it wherever.
I haven't seen Looney Tunes, so I feel like I'd go off of your guys' judgment, but I'd keep it in that row.
Austin, you think of that too?
I would be offended if we dropped it below. Like, I think it's significantly better than everything we have in Babu Girl, and honestly, I think it would be my favorite out of everything we have in Almost Mediak Metal.
Okay,
we can argue
the other superhero movies on that tier for the record. But
you like it more than the Fantastic Four movie, First Steps?
I would put it above. I mean, I think it has less issues, and I think it's hilarious, and it has a lot of heart. And at least me and Zach, I know, have seen this movie like 24 times. And I still would watch it again, personally. But once again, I'm biased nostalgia and stuff, so I'm not going to like fight for it to be in a specific spot. But I like it where it is.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Skylar, you cannot argue with me because this is the same thing. You cannot argue with me.
Right. Like you're above Daredevil, right? But I had a good time. So I don't care.
I had a good time with Daredevil. It is no, dude. Minecraft is so much worse than Daredevil. At least there are jokes in Daredevil.
There are jokes in Minecraft.
It's just the way he says the words. It's not a joke.
No. Don't you remember the scene where Jason Momoa and Jack Black had to make the man sandwich to fly through the gap? That was really funny.
That was funny.
And Jason Momoa screams in this movie, and his like character he had to play were hilarious. Seeing a big man, Jason Momoa, who also is Aquaman, do like the stereotypical like stuck in his high school prime guy was really funny.
Not many buff guys in Hollywood will be vulnerable like that, so I'm willing to give. You know what? I'm willing to give the points for that. You've convinced me.
Oh, I don't care what order you put them in, but I'm saying like they're together. Like on my thing, they're stacked.
They're the same. They're the same thing, dude. They really are.
I had a good time.
The Naked Gun, top of Babu Girl. Anything?
Is this the original?
This is the original. I love this one. This might be my favorite comedy we watched this year.
I can't remember if I like this one or the remake more.
I like this one more than the remake. What?
Are we going to talk about how Sky did not Mediak Metal Minecraft movie?
I'm shocked about that personally. He also has 2. Actually, no, he has 1 left. He vetoed the Mediak medal.
Oh, I do have 2. I forgot about that.
No, but you have 1 left because you vetoed Cassie's Mediak.
That's not a thing. She's not here.
Well, I thought we gave her national pins last time.
Yeah, but she also did not like the movie. That's different.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. We all voted to veto that. Yeah, all 4 of us voted that. I think this one is not as good as the first one, but I still like it a lot. I'd say bottom of could be better. This is national.
I was still on Naked Gun.
National Treasure. What does it say? Is it National Treasure? Yeah, National Treasure 2 with Nicolas Cage. I think back on this movie and I think of 2 scenes. The scene where he's in the palace, like screaming and pretending to be drunk, and he's like sliding down the pole. That scene is hilarious to me. And then also the scene where they're trying to like find the location, and he like sticks his hand in a rock and he starts screaming, and they're like, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Oh no, nothing. I was just fucking with you." I thought that was.
I don't like this movie at all.
I should go and don't like.
Yeah, I think it should be behind Aries and don't like. I really don't like this movie.
Not behind Aries. I'll fight you on that one.
I'm sorry, Zach. I have.
I don't care. I don't like
dude, what? Can we at least do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these movies. Can we do this then?
No, I hate this one. Too.
The first one is so good.
No, they're not. No, they're boring.
I'm okay with the first one being here though, because it's like it's forgivable. But
no, it's
dude, second movie.
It's not better than Mickey 17. I'm sorry.
I disagree with that.
Yeah. I don't think it's better than either of those. I would watch everything and could be better. Captain America Brave Bird before.
I'm gonna pull the nostalgia factor.
Why you keep moving it up?
Yeah, why are you moving it up?
No, put it
whatever.
The highest bottom of could be better, in my opinion.
I love this movie, dude. There's one of the funniest like concepts in film whenever they cut to him and he goes, "I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence." I love that. Good stuff.
I just don't like that. I just think it's dumb. That's just not my type of humor, I guess. Fair. These 2 are garbage. We don't even need to.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think the first one could be in either bottom of could be better or don't like. I thought the first
bottom of could be better is solid. Yeah. Because like it definitely isn't a bad movie. It's just like missing certain. I'm willing to do that.
You give that the grace, but not some of like the Brave Bird, the grace.
No, because like. In my opinion, this movie's better shot. There's better action in it. There's only like a handful of things that I would change. But while like Brave Bird just doesn't work as a film to me, like there's just nothing as
you're just mad about the cinematic aspects of it.
Yeah, exactly. But those cinematic aspects aren't fucked up and nobody, and I like that part of it.
But the majority of scene that is worse than the senator scene from Brave Bird because he looks at his wife and goes, "We haven't embraced in far too long."
That scene is really bad. Yeah, that scene's really bad.
I still think Brave Bird should be higher. I think it should be better. I personally.
I think
we should swap Brave Bird and nobody.
I refuse. I refuse to. I'm happy with doing this.
You just have the opinion, like enjoyability wise, entertainment wise, Brave Bird is so much higher than every other one in that tier. Like, I'm sorry. That's like 100% the case.
I just disagree. The only enjoyable scene in that movie is the fight in the sky around the Tiamat statue. That's like the only enjoyable part of the movie.
The beginning of the movie was actually pretty decent. I think what they set up with his one mentor character, I can't remember what his name.
Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah, Isaiah Bradley. I thought that was awesome. I thought every scene with him was great. I thought it was resolved too quickly, but like I thought Sam was good in it. I mean, I get that like the Gus from Breaking Bad like was disappointing because he could have been more. But
that opening scene, like they were so confused on whether or not Sam had or didn't have the serum or wanted or didn't want the serum, and that just was so stupid to me because I felt like that was such an irrelevant part of the movie. And then like at the beginning of the movie, he's just tossing bricks like they're fucking nothing and like fighting against some crazy people that he shouldn't be fighting against. Like, I don't know.
Bricks aren't hard to throw.
No, not bricks. Sorry, cement blocks. He was like picking him up and chucking him like he was Steve Rogers. And I just wasn't a fan of that.
That's just a power scaling issue, though. I'm like,
it's no problem in the movie.
I feel like these are nitpicky things about a movie that is generally entertaining.
I don't think it's entertaining, though, personally.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've spent too much time fighting for this one.
Yeah, that's such an interesting one to hold your ground on.
Can we also move the naked gun behind in like the bottom of Babu Girl? I didn't enjoy it that much.
I think that's fair.
I like it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
It should be below Civil War, in my opinion.
okay.
I think so too.
Can we just spam these ones real quick?
Yeah, that one's bad.
Yeah, we're just gonna probably go.
Is this just all the Now You See Me?
Yeah. So
Can we put
they're
the
all
first one
garbage.
in, like, could be better, honestly? Like,
I didn't like any of them.
can we just do don't like? Because
okay, fine. Yeah, I'll settle there. That's fine with me.
they're still a shitty fucking movie.
It should
No,
be
that's
above
a
Tron. That's all I will say.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm good.
But both of the actually, you know what? The third one I'm gonna put at the top of garbage because it had potential.
Yeah.
The second one's just terrible though. Outer Wilds. Since only me and Austin played it, we can't put it in Mediac Metal unless there's a vote. But
I mean, if you two want to, you can. Isn't this a game?
Yeah. Well, because I made my.
Metal.
Do you want to use it, Austin?
Just
No,
put it in
I'm
the
not
game. It's
going
not like a
to.
movie. I feel like this one can be like half.
Even though it's only me and Austin played it, like if you know, it should be up there. It's one of the best video games ever made.
It's an indie game too.
Played it,
Yeah.
You would agree.
Yeah,
I'm fine with making the exception for indie games. They should get the recognition they deserve. So
And
I'm fine
like-
with it.
but like Austin said, I guarantee if you guys played it, you would feel the same way. Like I know Chandler started it, but from like start to finish, I should say.
Well, I'm also just fine with the fact, as long as if it was like a huge company, I'd be like, yeah, you can't, because like a lot of people probably play it, but more people probably should look at this one and play it. So
yeah,
I'm
Gotta
fine with
get
it
them on.
going higher. I'm fine with it being in Mediac Metal despite not unanimous.
Yeah.
Chan.
With the unanimous thing, I'm thinking, what if you get just majority? Like if
Nah,
I did play it and I
there's
did
like-
really like the game, and Sky has never touched it, is it so wrong to say like 3 people think it's a 10 out of 10? The fourth
No.
just is having,
That's fair. Yeah, that is fair.
like if you can get like a majority on that, then I think this
As
work
long
out.
as the fourth person has never touched it, because like
Yeah.
if 3
They have to
people
have, like,
really
the
like it and one
reviews,
person
yeah.
doesn't like it, then it shouldn't be in Mediac Metal.
Yeah.
I think we say like just 100% approval, because if you abstain, then you just don't like have a vote, positive or negative.
Unless we have too many in Mediac Metal already.
Yes,
And then
we don't have that problem clearly.
yeah, not yet. But we're also probably like halfway through now.
Chandler, how do you
All right.
feel about this? It's not a curve, but it's like at least organized a little bit.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
still
no,
a-
this is cool.
okay,
I
it's
think
the wrong direction. It's just skewed.
it's like, yeah, if we want to like fit some other sort of distribution, we're gonna get like a lot of haters out here quick.
Yeah.
I still
this
think I think it'll even out more than it
This
is
is
right
like
now.
someone's drinking tea right now.
Yeah, you're right. That's funny.
Yeah, that is a good one. Meet the Parents.
I'd say don't like. Like I remember giggling at it, but I don't ever want to watch it again.
I was gonna
don't
say
think.
could be better.
Okay.
I remember thinking this one was all right. Isn't
Right
this
here,
with
then?
this is the Fockers, right?
Yeah, with Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I had a good time watching this. I'll put it in could be better.
I
Right
think
there,
Fall
you
Guys should be above it personally. I don't know if you guys agree.
I like Meet the Parents more than Fall Guys.
I think
Fall
I
Guys
like
made
Meet
me
the-
laugh a lot.
I
Okay,
think I
that's fair.
like me because Ben
not
Stiller
complaining
was
on that.
actually pretty funny in it. I don't recall laughing a single there was a scene
It's
the scene at the
definitely funnier,
car.
You're right.
What was it?
I was just saying. I think Meet the Parents is definitely funnier than Fall Guy, but I was thinking like Fall Guy might be a slightly better movie in my mind, but it's a toss up for me.
I feel like this one's like an easier rewatch in a way because if you like this movie, you're gonna watch it all the time. But the problem is they'll probably have more people who don't like it, so it's like more like split on decisions. Whereas Fall Guy, I can see more people meeting in the middle, being like, "Yeah, it was all right."
Right.
I'm fine with where it is. Actually, I don't think this is one to argue about.
I was the only one that has seen this one. If it was just my list, I'd put it in.
I watched it.
You watched it?
What is it?
Yeah.
No way
I
you
watched
did.
it.
Would you say Babu Girl
I
then?
literally watched it like I don't even think you published your video yet because you wanted us to watch it in advance. I think
Crazy.
I watched it and on that drive back, I was like, yeah, I'm watching that when we get back, Mike. And I think we both
Is that
liked
the
it.
Lord of the Rings one?
Yeah. Would you give it Babu Girl for
Yeah, it is Lord of
Helm
the Rings.
and how cool he is? I think
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
should
he
give it
was
Babu Girl
chill.
for that reason.
He was
I want to put it
chill.
at the top of Babu Girl, but I'll settle for there because I know you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah. I know you said that you wish he was the protagonist.
I do, yeah. I mean,
Um,
like that's what the book was, and like I'm not saying that what's her name Hera wasn't a good protagonist because she was written well. Just Helm is so fucking cool. Like he just
Yeah, he
was so
was
cool.
At the end, he was badass. I don't know if his death was necessary. I can't remember.
Well, he was
tried
like
going out like a hero.
The reason why was because they should have explained that at least a little bit more. They tried to do it in the narration, but he was a wraith, which wasn't like alive anymore. So he was going to either like die or lose himself. So he had to like go out some way.
Okay, well, that's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, it was I love it. The artwork. So the final shot of him standing over the dead bodies like this is really cool. But like the storyboard art of that is like one of my favorite drawings of all time because the detail.
Like Until Dawn on here twice.
Wait, I have what?
Until Dawn on here.
Yeah, I do. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. So
they're different images too.
Can I delete this? No, they are different images. You know, we just.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was like trying to get my vague opinion on all of them going through.
All right, Promare. I liked this one. I wasn't blown away.
Top of could be better.
Top of could be better. I was gonna say like somewhere in the middle of it. Like I wouldn't be opposed right there.
I remember, like I was looking back through my notes on this one because I remember a ton of flashing lights and I remember Gundam, but I can't remember if I like how much I liked the Gundam in it because I don't like Gundams. And I wrote in this one that this is probably the highest I would rate a Gundam. So, like, I gave this movie a 7, but my note was that I don't know how much I could watch this because of how much it has going on, and it has that kissing scene at the end, which
I do like this movie. I remember being slightly disappointed with the story, but the animation is really just like top notch in this.
It is really good. It looks really good. Even like the background looks good.
Yeah.
I think like could be better or Babu Girl.
Okay. You know what?
That's kind of why I was thinking top of could be better.
I'll submit to you guys and do top of because you know what? I did like it better than Mickey 17. And I was thinking like, oh, do I like the animation in Promare more than Demon Slayer? But I think I'd watch Promare over Demon Slayer because of how poorly paced the movie is.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, as far as animation, that's going to be the best animated one on the list. But like all the other things kind of fall flat compared to other stuff.
Totally, yeah.
All right.
Superman Returns is my second least favorite movie we watched this year, personally.
That's one of buns, bro.
Just because of how like unbelievably disappointing it was.
I think it should be above Fantastic.
I'm okay with
solely
that.
for the plane scene. There's no scene in any of the bottom movies that matches that. Yeah.
Wait, isn't this the one with Kevin Spacey though?
Yes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it going there because, like, if someone told me they liked this movie, I would be like, okay, I understand why, but I don't. So, top of garbage is fine enough for me.
I used to be that guy, Zach, until you said Kevin Spacey was in it.
No, can't like it now. Ah, damn it, he really ruins like everything. Baby Driver is such a good movie. All right, 7. This is a really good one. I like this one.
I think we should put it in Mediak metal. This is my favorite horror movie I've ever watched.
It's valid. It's one of
a large margin too.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. Chandler, Austin.
I'm abstaining. I haven't seen it.
Wow! Oh,
you need to check this
dude,
out.
It's so good, dude.
I've seen it, but
Oh, you're getting vetoed.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
Spacey, bro.
He is in it. Oh my god! I forgot about that. Holy shit, dude! He plays John Doe. Oh, damn! That's so tough, dude.
This is actually my favorite horror movie ever.
It's so good too.
I'm not using my metal on it.
What's in the box?
Like, this is like. So there are.
Don't worry, I'll do it. I'm just kidding.
There are like a ton of movies that I would say like, yeah, just like watch it whenever it's streaming. This one I would say rent the movie. Rent the movie on Amazon. It is that good.
It is
that
really
you should
good.
Check it out.
It's definitely a watch, yeah.
And like, even if you know the final scene, like the final scene was memed to death when it first came out, and it still is a little bit. Like that scene is so tough. Not tough, but like it's just so well written.
Oh my god!
Because like you know Brad Pitt shouldn't do what he does. But like you get it. You watch the movie, you understand these characters, and you know that It's just so good, and
it's so good. It genuinely feels like a step up from everything else on that list. But
it's one of the movies where the villain wins, and it just doesn't feel like he wins in the slightest. It's so good.
Yeah.
I love this movie. So I'm sorry for spoiling that, Austin. But like, if they ever made a 7-2, you know that
it could not be better.
It wouldn't be better. If they release 8, then that city, like what was it, New York or wherever it was, that city is gonna be so fucking terrible. Like because of the implications at the end of this movie. It's I wanna see it, but I don't. All right, next up, Superbad.
Baby Babu Girl.
I was thinking the same
thing. So funny.
This is like right above the Naked Gun, personally.
I agree. I think Naked Gun's more funny in my opinion.
I disagree. Fogel himself, I think, is funnier than the entire of that movie.
Yeah,
but
Fogel and the cops, dude, they carry me through that movie. I like Superbad
times this year.
I like Superbad, but like, what's his name? Help me. The main guy, curly hair, Jonah Hill. I don't like him that much. Like I
think him and the other main character are such a perfect pairing.
They are, but like, so
much funnier.
I don't know. Cringe humor isn't like my thing, unless it's just like a really poorly made movie.
Dude, what are you talking about?
No, I mean like to them they're just too cringe. It gives me secondhand embarrassment. But like Fogel, no, it's different though. That's different because like I don't feel embarrassed from watching Tim Robinson because it's not a real world. While Superbad, it's like supposed to be like a realistic world and all these things.
Realistic to me.
What?
Yeah. The Superbad, aside from the cops, obviously.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying it wasn't realistic. I'm saying that the cringe humor in a realistic world makes it feel too real, and I'm just like, ooh, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from this. Like anytime like Jonah, I'm thinking of. The only one that came to my head was like the scene where they were actually no, but that's like funny. At the beginning where he's like making fun of Fogel. I don't know. I just don't like Jonah Hill in this movie.
That's just like I feel like it was like I could see all those things happening like right now.
I never said it didn't. I said it. I don't like it because it does happen. It's just cringe. What?
Are we moving the movie?
No, I was just explaining my opinion on it.
Sorry, not to make, but like we have 100 movies left.
No, we're not 100. We're approaching the end here.
Real quick, is that Nizal 1 or 2? And if so, where's the other one?
Fuck, I didn't get the first one. I messed up.
Make that one of those. Make that one of the Until Dawns. Just like
swap it. Can you swap the image? Just
Photoshop it.
I don't know if I can. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, we're fixing this.
The editing team will do it in post.
No, we're fixing this live. Don't worry about it. Where is it? Can I delete this?
Watch this like completely destroy the list we've had up to this point.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's actually a good point. I think I'm just gonna add to it instead of deleting it.
Just have like do the snipping tool and just like have it hover over the screen.
No, don't worry. Trust.
You have Nazot 2, not Nazot 1, right?
I know. I'm looking for the poster. It's only coming up Nazot 2. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't worry, team.
Let them cook, guys.
Yeah, let me cook. Where'd my mouse go? It's gone.
Sorry, phone fell.
No, you're good. I forgive you.
Technical difficulties.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Trust. This could be edited out.
I thought you said you were keeping it in, doing it live.
I am doing it live, but if it's boring.
Yeah. That's fair. How many movies do we actually have left? I feel like we're like
we're at the end.
Too. Oh, really?
I think.
Yeah. I think we're pretty close.
Oh, my bad for pushing you along then.
No, okay. How do I save this?
We got like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Nazos there.
Okay. There you go.
Yes.
We probably have like less than we definitely have less than 10 left.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't counted that. Everything on the bottom right now is what's left.
Okay.
Superman, I'd say could be better. I like it a lot, but Austin just cut out, dead.
I think it should be higher.
Higher?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I think I would put it like medium to high of Babu Girl.
Is this the 1978 one?
Yeah, it's the original one. I think it aged insanely well.
It's so goofy.
It is goofy. But like,
who had a problem with the ending? With like just like the straight up, is that Chandler where you're just like reversed footage?
Yeah, they literally just reversed the film, the camera feed, and that's how he saved the Earth.
That was goofy. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I think the rest of it like held up to like the Superman idea, and but then again, the beginning scene, like them going through and like showing like the montage of him learning about everything about Krypton and Earth and everything, that was really goofy.
And then him just like flying out of it, like he walks into.
I think I'm giving it a lot of credit for how old it is, and it was a good movie at the time, and it kept Superman as Superman. I don't know. I'm fine with Anywhere in Babu Girl personally.
Okay, I was gonna say middle of Could Be Better, but
okay. I was gonna say end of Babu Girl, top of Could Be Better. Chandler.
I'm fine with it. Honestly, anywhere in this row.
Okay.
I might go towards the latter half, but
I
might be right. This could be better, honestly. I'm like that. I'm thinking about there are a lot of issues with it.
I think we should just keep it here, and then we can
adjust
accordingly.
Okay. I like again. I don't think for the time this was not like even close to the worst thing I've ever watched. So
yeah, that's very true. The
bottom tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say the very following week was that right there.
Yeah, that was rough.
Austin's Mediak medal. Whoop whoop whoop. Am I right, Austin? Yeah, I figured so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we need to?
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think I need to explain. It was a 10 for me. I loved it. I want to watch it every day. If I had however many minutes the runtime is, like extra to the 24 hours, I would watch this every day. It would make my life better.
Valid.
I think this Naked Gun remake was better than the first. I really like this one.
I think so. I think it should be right above the previous Naked Gun. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not going to argue, guys, with that, but I did enjoy the first one more personally. But
I just like the comedy in the new one a lot more.
Yeah.
Me too. The old one had like really weird ones. Like, wasn't there like one on where he was going up a ladder and he's like, "Hey,
nice beaver."
Beaver.
Yeah.
And then he pulled down like a beaver.
Yeah, that one is kind of funny. No, but like the very following, it's because of how deadpan they are. He goes, "Hey, I like your beaver. Thanks. I just got it stuffed yesterday." Oh, it's so funny. That line is great.
Sorry. Jan, where do you think this one should be in comparison?
Right beforehand works with me.
Okay. All right.
It was just a little bit better, or at least more appealing.
Thunderbolts, I think right there is beautiful.
Yeah.
I really like Thunderbolts.
I've watched Thunderbolts probably twice and seeing in theaters.
I think I was too harsh on it in the beginning.
I think you just had different expectations for it, you know?
I think that is my problem. I think I wanted something else, and it was not that, but I did like it.
There is one glaring issue with it, but other than that, I think it's a very solid movie.
All of them struggling to lift up a rock.
Well, okay, yes, that is an issue, but I was mainly thinking the forced Avengers, the forced new Avengers thing at the end of the movie. And they they did not build up to it basically at all, apart from a handful of scenes.
I really liked the beginning where they were all trapped in that one room and it was like a 1v1v1v1.
Yeah, that was really good. And I really like the thing that irritates me the most about the new Avengers twist is how well they set up the name of the Thunderbolts. Like I know that was like so goofy, but I loved that. That was one of my favorite aspects of the movie was that it was like them just making fun of Yelena in her childhood soccer team. I really enjoyed that.
Zach, I fear we're missing another movie on here.
What are we missing, Skylar?
I don't see Batman for Yakuza.
No, I saved it. It should have been there. What?
Oh,
what?
No.
What? Where are you? Batman? Batman, I see you.
Where?
No, I see him in my notes.
I was gonna say, am I just not seeing it? Am I just?
No. You're good. Why? Oh, it's not even in there. Why? What happened?
Sorry for that other mistake, but
no, don't
that's
apologize.
Another one that could have been Austin's Mediak medal, technically.
I was gonna say, I'm like, if I could split the Mediak medal in two, this would get the second half.
Why does that one not? Oh,
you might not have even needed to use Mediak medal for Superman, though. That's the only thing.
Chandler, I did save Nazar, but it was a bad file. Same with Batman. So I messed up, but not as bad as we thought I did.
You're good. I mean, it's like another 10 seconds.
Oh yeah. Okay. Batman Yakuza is added. We could do that one next if you guys want.
Yeah.
This one was I'd say could be better. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
I honestly
I would also say could be
right
better.
there.
I didn't have like
I was thinking the same exact spot, not gonna lie.
I didn't have the best time in this one, but there are definitely things that they could fix to make me like it. Totally. I would argue behind Demon Slayer, but
I think okay. I think the animation's really good in this movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of like it though.
The animation had me at first. I was a little nervous seeing all the Yakuza members.
Yeah. That's about I know what you're talking about.
And think about how cool Superman was though. Think about
Superman was pretty cool in this.
Like that was pretty freaking cool. But it wasn't a great movie. I'm not going to say it was, but I had fun with it.
I loved how the movie just didn't take itself seriously. Like it started with the Yakuza tornado. Like that was fucking. I knew I was in for some shit whenever I saw that.
You know what's funny though too isn't that like a part 2 of something?
Yeah, and we didn't know it really. we just completely didn't watch the first part of the movie, which is great.
Yeah. It's so funny.
I just really like the fights in movie.
The fights are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transformers 1, I'd say either top of almost Mediak metal, or like if you guys are okay with it, I'd put it in Mediak metal.
Yes, I am 100% for this.
Seriously?
Yeah. What are
we talking about?
You didn't like this one?
Almost Mediak metal. Like, I'm sorry, but I like this movie a lot. But it's not like it's really good for a Transformers movie, but like it's not better than Monsters Inc. It's not better than Thunderbolts. I wouldn't put it even better than Fantastic Four.
The lowest you can convince me is like that, because like I don't really have no.
But like why? Like
the animation is incredible. I really enjoyed. So like I know the twist of Sentinel was bad, but like. I don't think they ever wanted that to be the focus of the movie. It was mainly just Optimus and Megatron like changing characters. I fucking loved the voice acting in this movie. Like Chris Hemsworth was so impressive to me because of the way that he changed his voice from the beginning to the end of the movie and made it. He actually kind of sounded like what's his name? The guy who plays Optimus and everything. He actually like kind of sounded like him at the end of the movie, which was something I wasn't expecting to do, because I thought they were just picking these people because they're famous people, but they like actually tried. My biggest problem with the movie is that whenever they don't want to show off the animation, they get like super lazy with the camera. I showed it a little bit in my video, but there's like several times in which they just have a community, like they're just talking back and forth, but they keep the camera there for like 5 minutes at a time. And it's just so not enjoyable, but that's like the only part of the movie I don't like. That and this fact that the Quintessons don't ever come back.
You don't like?
Yeah, I was gonna bring those guys up.
Oh, you're right. I hate B. B's the worst part of the movie because of how much they focused on him.
Yeah, I'm surprised you have it this high just because of B.
This movie's amazing. This is like a 9 for me, like an 8 or a 9.
I really like this one too. But I mainly really like just like seeing Optimus and Megatron like change and like go through everything. Like that's so cool.
The fights were so good too.
But I don't think I'd put it in Mediak metal either. I think I'm with Austin. I think I like I think I'd like Monsters Inc., Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four more.
My soul would be very upset.
I'm okay with splitting the middle.
Okay. I'm fine with this.
Splitting the middle.
This is the kind of compromise we have to come to.
Yeah, Chan,
Austin,
we have to.
Is this what you're thinking?
I'm like somewhere. I would personally put it lower. Like I don't want to make it seem like I don't like this movie. I really do, but like even the stuff with Optimus Prime and Megatron, like character writing wise, is great. It's nowhere close to anything in Thunderbolts. I would say it's not this. Like I think the characters in Fantastic Four are also better than that. Like I think it's a great interpretation of usually a very surface level relationship, but it's not like. I think generally it kind of is a kid's movie. I know, Zach, you're gonna get really mad with that.
No,
but like,
I mean, I understand where you're coming from with that.
It's a really, really good one, but like, I would even put Captain America above this, but I'm fine with where it's at.
I actually strongly believe that Captain America is like the third best thing in this tier, but like, nope, it's the second best thing in this tier. Okay. But
behind 7,
yeah, behind 7. But you guys disagree with me on that. If it was my list, I would go like 7 Captain America, Transformers 1, Thunderbolts Monsters Inc.
But I get how much you like this one, and yeah. I don't want to pull it any lower. I think it deserves more recognition as well. So I'm fine with where it's at personally.
There's just like I understand, like yeah, it's I think the main part that's making you say that it's a kids movie is because it's a little derivative, because we've seen something like this happen before.
No, it's because of the humor, and it's because of the dialogue.
I don't think the dialogue's bad. I don't
think it's bad, but I think it is very surface level. Like with a lot of stuff with Megatron, like he does immediately kind of take a kind like a 180-degree turn in his character, and immediately gets really like just comically evil. I
think it's he already at the start of the movie doesn't look highly on the society that they live in, but he kind of just looked at Sentinel as this one like shining hope. Like our society sucks, but this guy is the guy that's going to take us out of this really shitty thing. And that's something he's believed his entire life. And I know that it was very obvious to us that he was a bad guy, but like if you're believing one thing your entire life, the second that switches, you're like, all right, well, this guy that I believe my entire life is the reason why the world that I hate is the way that it is. And so, like, I think it's a kind of understandable switch up. And it's not like it happened immediately. He just kind of got, like, upset at everyone. And as it was going, he took advantage of the situations. Like, the second after he got his cogs,
he was straight to wanting to murder him. Like in that moment when he found out, he went straight to wanting to murder him. I think that's
completely fine. Again, he hates this world. He would do anything to change it. He just believed that Sentinel was the thing that would do it. And whenever he realized that Sentinel was the thing holding everyone back, I think it makes sense that he would be like, I want to get rid of him. Because
it was like projecting his anger onto like the person who like who made him angry.
Yeah.
And then I get the reason for being angry. It's more just like,
at that moment, I don't think he would have killed Sentinel in that way because he didn't have the advantages that he had, because he just was pissed at that time. But in that course of that one day, he then was given a cog, the ability to transform, a fucking cannon on his back, and then also an army. If you are still in that like state of anger, you're just going to take advantage of those situations and keep moving.
He wasn't given an army though. That's the thing.
But he was.
It was after his switch up, he got them to follow him.
No, at the end of the movie, 100%, they were like cemented in his thing, but they were listening to Megatron and Optimus to go and fight against Sentinel at the end of the movie. Like they would have just listened to what any of the four of them, including B, would have said, because they were following them into battle.
Okay.
At least in my opinion.
I'm not going to fight for this one. I'm like,
that's fair.
I think it's a good movie, and I don't want to make it seem otherwise, and I'm okay with where it's at. So.
Fair. Tron. Oh, Mediak medal, right, everyone?
No.
Everyone?
Please?
All right. We could be better. Where are you putting it? Where are you putting one of my favorite movies of all time? I don't know. Someone say something.
It's like whenever you throw something in the trash, but like you can still, it's like the 5-second rule for garbage.
No way, this isn't garbage. Come on.
It has the skeleton of something really good, but you can move it above the other one. Yeah, that's okay.
I hate you guys.
Maybe above.
Can we do this? Can we do that?
Nah, behind Captain America.
I gotta say,
it's bad, Zach. It's bad. Like it is very bad. Like the dialogue is atrocious. I get how it's so bad. I'm sorry.
No,
but they have an actuary.
There's an actuary in the movie.
They do.
I'll take what I can get.
I will say though, Zach, Den of Thieves is looking awfully lonely down there.
There's like 40 movies with it. He has many friends.
It's owned single row though, bro.
Fuck off.
If this were like an innovation tier list, we could have it high, but like as a movie, it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much.
It's okay.
Monsters University.
I think this should go right in front of Monsters, Inc.
I agree. Good movie, very good movie. Better than the first, not perfect.
I'd put it on the same level as the first personally, but I'm fine with having it a little bit higher on the tier list. I think they're comparable for me.
Yeah, they're comparable, but I feel like I like the college aspect of it more.
Yeah,
that's fair.
The music is so much better too.
Yeah, that's true.
It's amazing. The soundtrack.
I hate this movie.
Weapons?
Yes.
I would put it in almost Mediak metal.
I was gonna say Babu Girl, like upper half of Babu Girl.
Chandler?
I'd say Babu Girl.
Okay. Sky, where would you put it? Garbage?
I'd probably put it in don't like. It's not quite garbage.
Okay.
How about
we split the middle? We could do one of these guys, maybe.
Oh my goodness. I just do not like this movie. Like,
Sky, will you fight for it to be lower? Are you like?
I'm not gonna fight it because it is like everybody genuinely loves this movie, but like I think I'm like the sole exception.
Yeah, I truly just don't
did not
get
like this movie. Like I didn't like the end. I thought it was weird. I didn't like the twist. I don't know. There was a lot I didn't like. I still don't get what the gun means. Like I think it was like it wanted to be so much smarter than it was, and it wasn't. And it was just like hoping that you're like, it has to mean this. Like they wanted you to come up with your own theory so you talk about it more. And it actually means nothing.
I think this movie was accidentally popular. Right. Like I don't think like this movie shouldn't have been in the zeitgeist. This doesn't give me the vibe of like one of those movies that is like the popular movie of the year. I don't understand why it like took off in that aspect. So like I totally understand that annoying part of it, like seeing it everywhere. I don't know.
Because it had like the same recipe that like the Smile movies had. And it used that.
I disagree with that. It's so much better than Smile. It is significantly
I'm not saying they're the same movie. I'm saying like the formula they used was like similar. They did it better. But like it was like supernatural phenomenon that isn't explained for a while, happens to be a demon, you find out later on, and then they have to figure out how to deal with the demon. And then it had like kids involved, and it had like something that you would like before it was just people smiling. And then before this one just had a ton of kids running, and it got people hooked because of like, how could this be a horror movie? And then they figure it out, and then they go watch it, and they're like, oh, I actually kind of like that one. And they're like, actually, I really like that movie. I know exactly how it got popular. I know exactly how.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
I think you kind of convinced me, Scott. I don't think this should be in Babu Girl anymore. I'm like,
no, it's actually not that good.
I think on a rewatch, this would be actually infuriating for me to watch, because I think there's like the thing with the gun, like the thing with the old lady just popping up out of nowhere. Like a lot of things do not make any sense with this movie.
You can argue the old lady wasn't out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I disagree with that.
I don't like it. I really don't like
in the dream. Like
that's my least favorite part of the movie.
Yeah.
But there's like a couple of those scenes like that, and he's right. Like it does make you think it's a lot smarter than it is. And I think if we rewatch this, I think in thinking about that, I think it could be better, in my opinion. I'm like, I don't know.
I will give you the bottom of Baby Girl.
The best part about that entire movie is the fact that it does multiple perspectives, and you get to like the little like world building, which was kind of, it's unique. It's still like cool. Unique for
I love
like, the time that we are in.
Presentation of the movie, and I know you guys don't, but I love that she's like a modern day witch. I enjoy this movie quite a lot.
I just am not a fan of supernatural happening in a horror movie. I think it is so done, it is so unbelievable, and it completely takes you out of the movie. But that's like a personal thing that I've not liked for so long.
I think it's fine as long as it's done well, and I think it's done better in this movie than like most horror movies. 90% of horror movies.
I just like when I'm looking at this one, when I'm looking at Weapons, and then I'm looking at 7, I don't even think they're on the even close to the same like sentence of each other.
They just give off different vibes. I think like presentation of movies, they're pretty similar, but they're just like not the same type of movie in the slightest, if that makes sense.
It does, but like I just never understand, if a person wanted to watch a horror movie, I never understand why you would pick you'd pick Weapons over 7.
I don't know why you'd ever want to watch a horror movie. I don't consider either of those movies scary too. Like whenever I think of horror movie, I specifically think of like Until Dawn, like
okay,
Smile,
that's not
like those shitty fucking Conjuring, Annabelle, like all those garbage ass like shitty fucking movies that are just jump scares. That's what I think of like horror. I consider these like thrillers because there's not like anything scary in them. It's just like what's going on and there's tension.
Sadly, like it's like a horror and thriller. You kind of synonymous with most people. So like you're definitely right. They are thriller. They're not horror. But like But they also have scary aspects, so it's like a horror thriller kind of.
I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I'm being
it doesn't.
Stupid. So this has gone down in history as what people consider to be Skylar and Chandler's most head-ass take on the podcast for Whiplash.
I don't remember. Really? I don't know if I saw that one.
Because you guys, dude, I've gotten so many comments from like friends that have watched it and been like, they can't relate to the character. That's crazy. Whiplash is great. Austin, have you seen Whiplash?
I have, and I thought this was going to be when we agreed in Mediak Metal, but no. I guess I had not seen this podcast.
They said we can't understand the movie because we don't understand the drive of wanting to learn music.
Okay, out of context, that is like not at all what we were trying to say.
I was like, let them speak. They're here.
Yeah, my thing is, like, he's to the point where he is like bleeding, like passing out over playing like the drums, right? And it is like something that is like notoriously not dangerous at all. And he is like borderline. What is dangerous about playing the drums? I see your face. What is dangerous about playing the drums?
I never said anything about dangerous. Like, because like him going to the extent of making his hands bleed is the same thing as you playing volleyball until you can't anymore.
But like that is true. Like, but at the same time, like it is like the same. Like it's the drive is the same, but he is like.
But I don't like music
24/7, and his like hands are like dead, which is like okay.
That's the
it's
point.
From the drumsticks, but at the same time, it is so drastically different because I could naturally just get hurt playing volleyball. Like it is more dangerous than the drums.
It doesn't matter how dangerous it is. It's not a matter of how like we don't care about his hands bleeding because he's hurt. We care because that's the physical representation of how much effort he's putting into this.
I just don't even remember what I was originally saying like on this podcast, but like
go ahead, Chan.
You're not alone in this, guy. Like I definitely don't have good memories of this movie. And I do still think I don't relate to it in terms of music. But like if it were to come to like maybe I can't say there's many things I've really trained or stressed my body in the same way that this guy was doing. Well, except for maybe I could argue volleyball or some.
I don't either. I don't care about anything. Actually, Mediak's the only thing that I do actually. I work a lot on this. That's like the only thing nowadays that I could relate to him about. But like back in high school when I first watched this movie, I just kind of was like, man, it would be pretty cool to like something enough to force yourself into putting this much effort into it. Sure. Like I could there's never a time in which I watched this movie in which I didn't.
I have. And like I genuinely put that much effort into volleyball. Like
yeah, I know.
Like as much. It just doesn't feel the same. I actually don't know how to explain it. It does not feel the same. It does not look it does not look and like give me the same feeling of whenever I was trying to go through it and I was actually trying to do something with volleyball. It does not give me the same vibe.
He was going through more than just torture. It was like pain and misery.
Well, yeah, because he's not trying to be like the best on the team. He's trying to be the best in the world, you know?
Yeah.
It's different. Or at least that's what I would. Where would you put it, Skylar?
I don't even know. Like, because I definitely don't want to put it in don't like. It is definitely better than don't like.
I put Babu Girl.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking, but I don't know where in it I would put. But like,
I'd put it in Mediak Metal personally. If I had
something about it just doesn't click like it should. Like it's clicking for everybody else, is not clicking for me.
I mean, to each their own, but like there are people in this world that dedicate their whole existence to one thing. And I mean,
and just because you don't like music as much, like I feel I hate music. I had 6,000 minutes total on Spotify.
I did dedicate myself to volleyball to that extent. I was gone like every weekend for like 3 months going to tournaments, and I would fly out and I had practice like I had practice daily, but then I had club practice as well. Like I dedicated myself that much. It did not feel the same as whatever he was doing. It was very different.
It's different.
None of us have done it to that degree though. Like it's not like
I'm not saying like I'm not saying he's going too far. I'm saying like it doesn't it doesn't feel.
I think he is
like,
going too far, and I think that's
the point of the movie. That's why he breaks up with his girlfriend.
I'm saying that's not my issue with it. The difference is I think he's going too far, and that's why I can't relate. It doesn't feel the same. Like if I was pushing myself that hard in volleyball,
you haven't ever. How would you know what it feels like if you haven't ever done what he does?
I've literally I have gone very far, and I've played injured a ton of times.
But it's not the same.
I needed to
It's not. I've done the same thing for soccer, man. But it's not like doing everything you can in your free time and devoting yourself to something. But you still have school. You still have your personal relationships. He wakes up, goes to the fucking drums, and plays the drums until he passes out every single day. And not trying to undermine anything anyone has done here, but that is in literal mental insanity level of dedication that I don't think anyone should be able to relate to. And I don't know. I think that's why it feels different, is because dude's batshit crazy.
Yeah. Well, and so is J.K. Simmons. That's the entire point of it, is that even though Miles Teller is actually good, J.K. Simmons is so fucking insane that he'll keep telling him that he's shit so that he continues to keep pushing himself beyond his limits. And it just fucks with both of them to another extent. This movie, whatever. I would put it in Mediak
still
metal.
Isn't relatable, and I don't think it's for the. I still don't think we're on the same reason. I'm not saying the insanity part, him going as much as it. That's not my problem. It's something else. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't.
That's fine. No, I don't think
it is something else. It just does not make sense. It is not. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just going to be tough for you to put this one because we're split here on very much where this should be.
Two people were like, this movie's perfect, and two people were like, I didn't like it.
Jared, do you kind of get what I'm getting at?
100%, Sky. I still think that feeling that you can't quite articulate. I just want to say I can't think with the movies in this row, I could watch all of them and enjoy it. Maybe not Looney Tunes because I haven't seen it yet, but that movie I would fear watching. I just don't think I'd have a good time. It'd make me cringe. I think that movie makes me cringe. Actually, it's too much to watch.
I don't know. Even if I didn't like the movie, the quotes are so fucking good in it. I think the one there's one in it that I use for Rivals all the time, and it's whenever he's forcing the three drummers to keep switching out, and after 15 hours, the ginger lowers the chair and he goes, "The fucking chair! That's what does it. You're gonna play completely different now because you changed the height of the chair." That one is so fucking funny to me. All right, can we just keep it here until we argue later because we stayed on this one for a while.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier.
I like this one a lot.
This one's a good movie.
This should be the highest rating
Mediak metal, or almost Mediak metal.
I think it should be right below 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it should be above 7.
I haven't seen 7, so that's fair. I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with this too. I'm not. I don't. I think Captain America. Whatever. X-Men 97. Who has seen this one? Raise your hand.
I have not, but it's actually on my list right now.
I've seen a couple episodes. I never finished it, and I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna do this real quick here. I don't know. You guys, once you watch it, once you get past, I think episode 4 or 5, I muted myself on accident. Once you get past episode 4 or 5, you'll get it. There's a specific turnaround episode where the plot just gets insane and really good. There is one filler episode that kind of sucks, but other than that, the show is insanely good in my opinion. You know what? Just for the sake of not upsetting people, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Now you don't want to upset people. Now you don't.
What? When did? What other one was I upsetting people on?
You said you wanted to put one lower because it would make people mad. Oh, FNAF 2.
Oh yeah, but I also that still is just how I feel. But I also wanted to argue it to be how I feel specifically because I know that people don't like how I feel about this movie. Nezha, let's do Nezha 1 first. Nezha 1 could be better. Babu Girl.
What?
Babu Girl.
Babu Girl.
Yeah.
Babu Girl.
I'd say top of Babu Girl personally. Babu Girl. I still thought that movie was great.
Yes. Nezha 2.
And this one's right behind 7.
Nezha 2 is really fucking good.
It is that good.
I'm gonna put this one just on the list for the sake of making
I could debate Nezha 2 to Mediak metal if we're all feeling it.
I was
They don't do
feeling
that good.
I could do Mediak metal for that.
You know what?
I
Fuck
could.
it. Yeah, I could totally.
Let's go.
I could do
Yeah.
that.
So hyped for that. Let's
Okay.
go.
Thank
And
you.
then
You get to
Zootopia.
save my Mediak metal. I was going to use it.
Oh no way! Damn.
Um,
Skylar has
I'll
2.
give you-
Chandler has 1. Me and Austin both used ours. So
Sweet.
after
Oh yeah,
You guys have a lot of power here. Then
they do, yeah.
we have so much.
I
Because
had.
you can negate Whiplash if you really wanted.
Where's
to.
Zootopia going? Let's vote this first before we do that.
Oh, Zootopia. I really like Zootopia.
I'd say Babu Girl. Like,
Right behind Nazar.
I'd say.
I like it.
I would
I-
put it above
I like it a lot.
Frankenstein or Creature Commandos.
I'd say it right here personally, just because like I do like this movie, but the end is not. The third act is not as good because she just goes, "Predators are bad," and then everyone in the city just snap a finger is now racist, and it just is
Okay,
like so
but At the
violently
same
like
time,
switched.
how much of that was like in the back of their mind already, and it was just kind of like
But
solidifying.
everyone,
what they
dude,
thought.
if someone on the news right now was like, everyone named Zach is a terrible human being, I don't think every single person on the planet would be like, oh,
No, but the people who know Zax and know they aren't like they're kind of like suspect about them. They're like, well, yours is like
no,
an extreme
Zax. If
example.
you know the Zax, then you shouldn't be suspect about them. But like, that's what I was saying. Like, I also don't
That
like the
happens,
twist at the
though,
end
like,
of the
on
movie.
the news, like
know.
that it's happened in history where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, this group
It's
of
happened
people
multiple
bad.
times to make
It's
wars.
literally happening right now too.
Yeah, it's literally happening all of the time.
Yeah. I don't know. I still don't like it all that much. I mean, I love it. It's a great movie, but I whatever.
I'm a big fan of this one.
Whatever.
I think it's
if
kinda
everyone
cool.
says so.
I wasn't gonna push it up personally.
You don't have to
but
push it up that high. I'm just giving
Okay.
my justification for it being that high. I'm a huge fan of this one, and I really want to see the second one.
I heard the
So,
second
I
one's
think
better.
it's-
Me too.
Yeah,
That's
me
why
too.
I'm really impressed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
That's
That's our
surprising.
list. Who wants to? Skylar, you pick one first. We'll go back and
Before
forth.
we do Mediak metal adjustments, can we move Nobody? I think it's so much better than Don't Like.
I don't.
I don't.
Because
Austin,
it's kind of like it's a knockoff John Wick film, bro.
don't
I
like
hated
it
it.
though.
It was the-
The first one's good. The second one is where they're just like, all right, let's control.
Man, my least favorite part, I like Nobody 1 less than Nobody 2 because I don't like the retired military man coming back and all of a sudden being back in his prime. It makes no sense.
It doesn't. It's not supposed to make sense. It's just like that kind of.
But it's
flip.
an action movie. It's not a comedy.
I don't like it.
I mean,
I'm with you a little bit, Chan. I'm not gonna lie, because I enjoyed this movie. I'm still, and I hate to harp on this, but like I would put it above
Record
everything
breaker.
you don't
I
like.
knew you were fucking gonna
except for
say that
Captain
movie. It's so
America.
bad. It's like a bad
Like-
movie. Why do you guys like it? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't like.
don't
it that
understand
much.
this
It's
shit.
an above average. Like it's an.
I can't hear you. So whatever you're
Yeah.
saying. What?
It's an entertaining movie, and it's more entertaining than every single movie in the tier that it's in.
I
Yeah,
just,
this is
and
as if you're not
couple
holding on to
in could
hope
be
for the
better.
original
Yeah.
Tron.
holy shit,
Like,
dude. I might revoke my Mediak Metal on Legacy just so we can put Brave New Bird in garbage.
You
Like,
already used it. I
I
don't
know.
think we do
I know.
revoke.
We can't revoke it. No, but I just
Yeah,
don't
you know
understand.
what?
I don't
I
understand.
might use my medal and put your favorite movie in garbage. How about that, huh?
Wait, Brave New Bird is not your favorite movie. It's no one's favorite movie. It's no one's favorite movie.
It's yours.
No. Oh yeah, you're right. All right, whatever. Skylar, pick your Mediak Metal.
Wait, no. We're not moving back. Chan didn't get his point addressed. I think it should be above Tron at least.
yes,
I
I think
disagree.
it should be at least
I
behind Cap.
disagree.
I would watch Tron. I'd watch the original Tron over Nobody 2.
I will watch
Yeah.
No, that's.
I will never watch the original
It's a
Tron
bull
again.
burger.
I will watch the original Tron again, probably next year, and I will not watch Nobody.
That I could understand.
Nobody
Zach,
ever
where are
again.
you in comparison to me on the screen? Because I want to give you a high five right now.
I'm on the complete opposite. We're gonna do one of these, okay? Yeah, there we go.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is the only time I'll probably cheer for a Tron. I like this one more than Nobody 2.
I didn't.
I
I
Right
missed
below
Nobody one.
Tron. Above Now You See Me.
You know what?
I would do that because I hated those movies.
I'll give you
Like,
that.
those
Now
are
you
my
see me.
favorite. Yeah.
The only reason Now You
That's
See Me is up
definitely
here
bad.
is because of the potential
sorry,
of the
man.
movie.
No,
I
I
think-
appreciate the effort. I
think
appreciate
that one
the
is
help.
way
We
too
moved it
high.
up a little bit.
I think all of the Now You See Me should be in garbage. I think they're all terrible.
We gave
But,
this
like,
one like idea for potential, right? We were like, it has
Which one is this one?
The
Two?
first one. The first one.
First one? It had potential, but it didn't act on it. Like I can make the potential case for half of these movies.
You know what? Yeah, like there's more stuff in Tron Ares I like over this movie.
No, get the fuck out of here. Sorry.
I think they should both be. I prefer just moving nobody. Can we just move nobody down to garbage?
No. What? Where did that come from?
Now you see.
Move Tron Ares down. I'm sorry. No. What?
What? I was gonna move both.
Actually, I'm okay with this.
And then I think we should move
Tron a little bit further down.
National Treasure down.
No.
Tron should be below Fan 4 Stick.
No, fuck that. There's no aspect about these movies I like.
Hey, you like the one horror scene in that Fan Fort Stick.
Oh, I do like that scene.
The changing of Mr. Fantastic is better. I think I honestly
the
think
CG looks better in this movies than most movies that come out nowadays.
It does. And I think the chemistry, although awful in Fan 4 Stick, is significantly better than anything that happens in Tron. Like, there's not a single line of dialogue in Tron where I was not uncomfortable or unentertained.
Can we do that then?
No.
No, but Tron, dude, I can't do this. I can't. I fucking hate.
You see, you should be above Tron Ares. I'm sorry. I in my opinion, I don't know. I let everyone else speak. I'm like, I just don't know why you're defending this movie.
Hey, why did we split up Daredevil and Minecraft movie? We agreed they were the same.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. There we go. I love to see you moving.
I'm not. It's in garbage, Austin. I don't like this movie, but there is an aspect of the movie that I do like, and I fucking hate this one. I hate this one, but we've already talked about why I can't talk about that one. I hate this one. I hate this one. Everything else in this list I fucking hate. I can't put it. This has to go higher than it from the fact that I actually like something about it.
I would argue like something about like a good bit of those movies. There's at least one thing you like in a couple of them.
That's not true.
It's not the bottom ones.
I like the plane scene in this.
The plane scene is better than anything and everything put together in Tron Ares, including
the music is so much better than the plane scene. The music is so fucking good in Tron Ares.
So,
it's
like
amazing.
when you get the Nobody 2 to the end of the list, that's the ones where it's probably nothing that you liked in it.
I'd say,
but like,
Nobody 2. Actually,
from there on, probably nothing.
All right, Skylar, what's your first medal? You think
I'm gonna give it to Looney Tunes. That's
fair.
Literally me. I had such a good time with that movie. I'd watch it again right now.
That's fair. I'm not even gonna argue that one. That one's solid. It's a solid movie. Valid pick. All right, Chandler, you're up. What do you want? What do you want up there or down below?
I'm gonna toss up between 4.
4. Holy shit!
5 now. Winter Soldier, peak.
Okay.
I think it should be up there.
Okay.
Transformers 1.
Okay. Valid.
Nizza, the first one.
Also valid.
And Zootopia.
Zootopia is a pick.
Zootopia is really good.
Zootopia is one of my favorite Disney films of all time. It's up there in terms of like one of the most recent ones.
Okay.
I found out what it could have been, and I feel like I can never like it as much as it would have been.
What does that mean?
Wait, was that supposed to be Was it supposed to be something else?
If you want to talk about it, can I go pee?
Yes.
I actually also have to pee. I'm gonna go do that too. I'll be right back.
What the hell? What are we talking about?
Say something like that.
Well, I don't want to know what it could.
Oh no!
I like that
Scott,
movie so
I get
much.
you, but I'm like, are we just gonna take a break then?
All right, hit me with it, though.
Okay. So they had this entire movie written. I think they have like unfinished CGI or however you want to say it, like the animation done to the point of this storyline, where they actually the main character was I'm blanking on his name, the guy, the fox guy.
The fox, yeah, I forget.
Yeah. He was the main character, and what had happened and what they had to tone down was that all of the predators had collars around them that shocked them if they experienced any sort of extreme emotion, even if it was happiness, even if it was like anger or whatever. Basically, they were like trying to control them, and that was the entire movie, is like trying to break that like segregation of
the reason why I was moving around so much was
interesting. That'd be a crazy prequel. If they did that.
Yeah,
that really makes sense with the current one.
Yeah, it was kind of a I guess retconning part way through. But yeah, Judy Hopps wasn't even in the movie, or I think she was a side character. I should say.
Interesting
switch up with that than making her the main character after that.
Yeah. I wonder, that had to have been a close option. And someone was like, guys, I love this idea, but hear me out. And they just completely went a whole nother route.
Corporate was
really made kids sad.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It would be more marketable if we make it more for kids.
Yeah.
That's how it usually goes.
That could definitely be a sequel or a prequel type beat.
This actually might be interesting for Skylar. There was something related to that in 7 that I completely forgot about and didn't know back whenever we actually did the episode on it. So I might wait until he gets back to say that. But have you narrowed down your choices at all?
Oh, talking about Zootopia. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
You're good.
Sweet.
Okay, wait. Now that he's back, so Skylar.
Oh my goodness, that hurt so bad. I thought I could make it to the end of the podcast. Oh, okay. I actually had to piss so bad. It was hurting, actively hurting.
It wasn't hurting me, but one of the reasons why I was moving around so much was because I had to pee so badly. I just was I need to do something to distract myself. But in 7, you guys were talking about changing of the script or something like that. When Brad Pitt read the script, he said, "I don't think that the producers will like this." So one of the things to get him to sign on was that they weren't allowed to change the script. And inevitably, when they were into the editing phase of the movie, someone approached them and was like, "I don't think we should kill the wife. I think we should put the dog."
I'm gonna mute this.
Oh, okay,
sorry.
yeah.
I do want to see this movie.
That's fair. He was like, "I don't think we should kill the wife. I think we should put the dog's head in the box because people will like that more." And Brad Pitt was like, "Well, sucks. It's in my contract that you can't." and I thought that was quite enjoyable. The movie would have been
that'd been worse.
The movie would have been night and day. I would have hated the movie if it was the other way around.
Dogs.
Because
you cannot hurt an animal.
Well, I was gonna say that, and I think that Brad Pitt's change at the end of the movie is so reliant on it being his wife, because everyone and their mom is saying at the screen, "Don't do it, Brad. Don't, come on. This is what he wants." And I think the only thing that would push him over the limit in actually doing that is having it be the wife. You know?
Yeah. Well, the dog definitely would, but that's not good for screen.
Well, it's not nearly as justifiable because this guy,
John Wick.
Yeah, exactly.
John Wick did it though.
Well, I think
it could be, but I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because again, he's a detective. He's a cop. He literally is the final sin. He would do everything that John Doe wants him to do. I just don't obviously everyone loves their animals, but to fall directly into John's plan, it needed to be the biggest push ever.
Because weren't they actively having a child too?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, so
yeah, it needed to be the biggest push.
It was a double. It was basically a double. It was his wife and his kid now.
Yeah. Which is crazy. And didn't he just find out about it in the car ride too there? Yeah, dude, that movie's so fucking good.
I know. I want Austin.
Yeah.
Okay. Austin, you need to watch this early next year.
Yeah. It's a really good movie.
Maybe after we do the next series of 3, try and sneak it in, because these next ones are long, so that might be a lot.
Yeah.
So, these
maybe
you convinced me. I want to watch it.
Oh my goodness. I actually think that's going to be my Mediak. I actually think it might be my Mediak medal.
Well, we have to wait for Chandler.
We
have to wait for Chandler.
I really don't know. Are we sure we don't want to just move it up there on our own?
Chandler.
Evan?
Would you put it up there? I'd put it up there.
You don't have to give in to groupthink, obviously.
You don't have to agree.
But yeah.
That's just from my opinion.
I would put it up there on my own without my medal.
I'd put it up there without the medal.
But if you wouldn't, we all watch this together.
I think Chandler should choose his Mediak medal before he thinks about that.
Yeah. I was gonna say I couldn't come down to which one to choose, so I went back to my notes to see what I rated each.
Really?
And I think, which one is this? I think it's a toss up between Zootopia and Transformers 1. So I'm going to go with nostalgia here. I'm going to go with Zootopia.
Valid. Okay. Yeah. That's a solid pick, man.
So good.
All right, Skylar.
I'm so excited for the second one, bro. It's better.
We'll do it
So
eventually.
Chan, thoughts about moving 7 Up?
I think
Up the drink.
That's valid. I like 7 a lot.
We had some really great movies this year, but we also had a significant amount of stinkers.
The bad part is half of those that we watch in Mediak Metal were from like
early
January to June.
Yeah, like very early in the year. We just front loaded it. All right.
No, I think we were on a bender there for a while with the Now You See Me's and
yeah, dude. That backloaded with
there
garbage.
Was like literally like Now You See Me 1, 2, 3.
We went to Frankenstein after that, which was solid.
Yeah.
We had Nazal before then. I don't know. We went back and forth.
And then we had Freddy's right after. Yeah.
Why did we say that?
Oh wait, never mind. I know what your Mediac's gonna be.
Me? I don't.
Yeah.
I could do something insane. I could move weapons to garbage.
You could do that. You could do it.
I know, because I genuinely, it should not be in
Imagine
garbage,
the people
need to start talking about it like it's garbage for it to get the love that it gets.
And imagine how funny it would be for someone to see their tier list and see weapons in garbage.
Well, I'm doing a movie that I think everybody should genuinely watch. Like if I had to give them a movie that they had to watch one movie for the whole year, or like a movie that I think would like shockingly impress them, that's like what I'm using my medal for.
What the fuck
but a movie that would shockingly disappoint them probably wouldn't be Weapons, but it shockingly disappointed me.
What would that be? Like I'm trying to think.
I forgot I had two, so like I mentally prepared for the one.
Sky, there's one on here that I think you're just glazing over, bro.
I don't know what that is.
Look in the garbage section.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know, but I'm not gonna do that because like I haven't watched it since. So
it's also just like I don't even know, man. That's like the most like I understand why it was in the zeitgeist for multiple one Minecraft, 2 Jack Black, but like God, this is the most undeserving movie of being in the popular like.
I wish we moved Looney Tunes up to Mediak on his own because I know what I would do with my 2. But I can't do it with just the 1. But I want to.
All right, I'm giving you.
I want to move both of those National Treasure movies to the fucking bottom. I hate those things.
Why are you choosing those?
I hate them, and they're too high. They're way too high.
That's so funny.
You have 1. Just use it. 5.
Dude, I know.
4.
I'm trying. This is so
3,
much harder than you think.
2.
Dude, you can count down all you want. I'm still gonna be here.
Dude, oh my God, we're podcast is at 2 hours.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll move. It should be one that's like in Babu or almost Mediak because those are the ones I talked the highest about.
Or just pull one from Don't Like, put it up there.
Yeah, I know. But
Bird is a Mediak medal.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I low key I want to put Naked Gun in almost Mediak. I think
that's such an interesting
in front of right behind X-Men 97.
That's such an interesting pick for the Mediak medal.
I think it should be higher. I like that one a lot. I think it deserves to be on that tier.
Okay, that's fair.
That's an interesting use of a Mediak medal, but yeah,
it's the most interesting use
whole
of
tier that
medal.
I just ignored it. It's not that good, but it's like almost.
I'm good with that. I think that's valid.
Yeah. It's funny too.
But you don't know how much of me really wanted to put weapons in garbage, but it's just not. It's not that bad.
I would have respected it if you did that. Honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I want to apologize for everybody probably sitting and waiting, me thinking about what I should do for 15 minutes. I genuinely forgot I had an extra one and I only planned for the one. And the other one that I was like contingent on was Ford vs. Ferrari. And we just unanimous it. So yeah, everything I had was unanimous did.
I'm pretty satisfied with the list overall because there were a couple in my head that was like I would use my Mediak medal on this, and almost every single one made it to the top. So I'm pretty happy with the showcase here. The only one that was Whiplash, but I knew that wasn't going to work. I knew that wasn't.
I think I had like 5 10 out of 10s, and all of them were already in there. Aside from like Looney Tunes isn't a 10 out of 10, but it's like one of my personal favorites. Yeah, but like all of them were already up there.
Let's hope that next year isn't as bad, dude. Like this is crazy how backloaded the garbage is.
The next ones are Avatar, right?
Yes, Avatar 1, 2, and 3 starting in the brand new year. We all hope you guys had a fantastic holiday, whatever you celebrated, and I hope that the new year is great. Skylar, what's our challenge for this year?
Our new goal will be we're going to shoot for 1,000 subs, and on the socials, we're going to hope for just doubled followers, likes. We're just going to hope for double the success on socials, and we're shooting for 1,000 subs on here. That's what we're going to set for the new year, and hopefully we'll hit it. Again, anything you guys do, like, share, subscribe.
Shut up.
As much appreciated. Sorry, I'm still baffled over my Mediak medal. Yeah, but we'll be starting off with Avatar 1, 2, and 3, and then I think we have a schedule made for the next
we don't really, but we can figure it out.
But anyway, thank you for hanging with us for the year, and we hope to see you next year. Please don't hate on me and Chan too much. It just doesn't click. You know what we're talking about. It just doesn't click.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys for sticking all the way to the end. Give us a like. Go ahead and comment what you think was our most head-ass takes for all 4 of us. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the new year with Avatar. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Have a great time.